Making an offer through a realtor. 1.
I would like to make an offer on this house, but I don't know much about the process.
As a realtor, I am here to take care of this process. How much were you planning on offering?
I really like the house and will pay the full asking price of $350,000.
We want to leave ourselves some bargaining room. Let's offer $320,000.
That sounds good, but I don't want this house to get away from me.
The market is fairly down right now, so the offer is a realistic one.
When will we know if they accept the offer?
The owners usually respond to an offer within a few days.
Should I be contacting my bank in the meantime?
You are already pre-qualified for your loan, so you are in good shape.
Making an offer through a realtor. 2.
I have never bought a house before and don't know how to make an offer.
The process of actually making the offer is something that I will take care of for you. What price were you considering offering?
I love this house and would be willing to pay the full asking price of $350,000.
Let's leave some room on this offer. I think that $320,000 is a fair offer in this housing market.
We could try that, but I really want this house.
It is common practice to offer and then have a counter offer.
How long will it take to find out if they are going to accept the offer?
The sellers are usually fairly quick to respond. They want to get things moving.
Should I tell my bank that I have made an offer?
There really isn't anything else to do right now except wait. You are already pre-qualified for your loan.
Making an offer through a realtor. 3.
I have never done this before and don't know where to begin as far as making an offer on this house.
Leave the details of making the offer up to me. What were you thinking you should offer?
I absolutely must have this house and will pay $350,000 or more.
It is best to start a little low on the first bid to allow for a counteroffer. How about offering $320,000?
I hope that the owners aren't insulted by that offer.
Your offering price is not out of line. The owners will either take it or make a counteroffer.
Does it usually take very long for the owners to get back to you with an acceptance?
It usually doesn't take very long for owners to respond to an offer.
Should I be in touch with my bank to tell them to get the loan papers ready?
The only thing you should do now is relax. You already are pre-qualified for your loan.
Discussing details of moving in. 1.
When can I move into my new house?
The current owners will be moving out on Tuesday, so technically you could pick up the keys and move in on Wednesday.
Will the utilities be turned on?
You need to contact the utility company and make arrangements to transfer the utilities to your name.
I really want to paint the walls right away and get the carpet cleaned.
If I were you, I would take a few days to take care of those things before you move in.
I was thinking that I should have my new appliances delivered as we are moving in.
That would be perfect. That way someone will be there, but you will have them right away.
Can you help me on my move-in day?
I think that I have something else really important to do on that day. I just can't remember what it is.
Discussing details of moving in. 2.
What would be a good day to finally move into the house?
You can pick up your keys on Tuesday night. When you actually move in, it is up to you.
Will the electricity and water be on, or do we need to do something to get it turned on?
Make sure that you transfer the utilities to your name and tell them when you will be moving in.
The carpet needs to be cleaned, and I want to paint the walls a different color.
An empty house is easier to paint and clean. Take a few days to take care of those things before you start moving your furniture in.
I want my appliances to be delivered as we are moving into the house.
I think that will work out just fine. It will help you when you move your groceries in and need to keep them cold.
Would you be willing to help me do a few things on the day I move in?
My grandmother needs me to help her trim her roses that day.
Discussing details of moving in. 3.
What would be the earliest that I could actually move into my new house?
The keys will be turned in on Tuesday night. The house will be yours at that time.
What should we do to make sure that we have the electricity and water turned on?
You can tell the utility company what day you are moving in, and they will transfer the utilities to your name.
There are a few things that we want to do to this place, like painting and carpet cleaning.
Take advantage of the house being empty to clean and paint. It will be harder to do after the furniture and appliances have arrived.
I asked the store to deliver my new appliances on the day we are moving in.
That will be good. You are going to want your stove and refrigerator right away.
I could use some help on moving day. What are you doing on Saturday?
I think I am getting a fever and will be too sick to help you. Here, feel how hot my head is.
First meeting with a realtor. 1.
I'm interested in buying a house and need some information.
Yes, of course. What are you interested in?
I'm interested in Pasadena or Arcadia.
What size house would you like?
We need a medium-sized house with at least 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms.
Are you interested in being in a particular school district?
Yes, we want to stay in the ABC school district.
Would you like a home near the lake or would you prefer a view?
I would love to have a home with a view.
Fine, I will begin a search for the perfect home for you. I will call you in a few days.
First meeting with a realtor. 2.
I would like to discuss purchasing a home with you.
I can help you. What location are you looking for?
I would like to live in Pasadena or Arcadia.
Have you thought about what your needs are in terms of size?
We would like a smaller, cozy cottage with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom.
Is living in a particular school district important to you?
No, we don't really care because they are all pretty good around here.
Are you interested in purchasing on the lake, or would you like a home with a view?
We really want to live in a lakeside home with a dock for our boat.
Now that I have an idea of what you want, I can begin my search.
First meeting with a realtor. 3.
I've been thinking of buying a house and would like to speak with you.
I have time to speak with you. Where would you like to purchase your house?
I am most interested in Pasadena or Arcadia, but would be open to other suggestions.
How many bedrooms and bathrooms do you need?
We have several generations of family living in our household and so need a very large home.
Do you need to be located in a particular school district?
It doesn't matter, as we do not have any children.
Is a view important to you, or would you rather be located on a lakeshore lot?
In a perfect world, we would like a home with a view of the lake.
Thank you for all the information. I will help you find the perfect house for you.
Viewing houses with a realtor. 1.
I really like the way this house looks.
Yes, it has great curb appeal.
The landscaping is wonderful.
Yes, it is nice, but wait until you see the interior.
Oh, I see what you mean.
The carpeting and paint are all new, as well as the window treatments.
I love the sage green carpeting with the sunset-colored walls.
Come and see the kitchen.
Oh, look at that beautiful countertop material and the double sink.
Let's go check out the bedroom and bathroom.
I really like the jacuzzi bathtub in the bathroom.
I am happy that you like the house. We should write down what we like so that we can remember it.
Viewing houses with a realtor. 2.
I have a good feeling about this house.
Yes, I liked it the first moment I pulled up to it.
I love the paint job.
If you like the outside, you're going to really love the inside.
What a beautiful home.
You'll notice that the window treatments, carpeting, and drapes are all new.
I like the way the blinds give you privacy from the street.
Follow me into the kitchen. You will love it.
I love that they put a wine storage area in the kitchen.
The best part is the bedroom and attached bathroom.
I love the relaxing colors in the tile and floor covering.
Let's take a few pictures so that we can remember what we like about this home.
Viewing houses with a realtor. 3.
This looks like a very nice house.
You know, I fell in love with this house the first moment I laid eyes on it.
The style of the exterior is just what I've been looking for.
The exterior is only half of the story. The interior is incredible.
This home is gorgeous on the inside.
Everything that you see on the walls, floors, and windows is brand new.
The wall colors totally suit the style of the house.
Straight ahead is the gourmet kitchen.
I love the bamboo flooring and granite countertops.
The master suite is the best. Let's go look at that next.
There is plenty of room for our king-sized bed, and I love the light in this room.
I know that you like this house, but let's take a look at the others before you make up your mind.
Reoffering and acceptance. 1.
Did you get a chance to speak with the sellers about my counteroffer?
Yes, and I think I have good news for you.
Did they accept the counteroffer?
Yes, they accepted your counteroffer, but they want you to pay for the home inspection.
How much will that cost?
It will cost you around $500 to $1,000 for a home inspection.
Can I choose the home inspector?
Yes, you are paying for it, so you get to choose. I will pick the best one.
So, when are you going to inform the owners of my acceptance?
I will call the owners right now. They will be happy to hear the good news.
Reoffering and acceptance. 2.
I was anxious to find out what the sellers had to say about my counteroffer.
I was able to contact them, so if you'll step into my office, we'll talk.
Did they go with the proposed counteroffer?
They want you to pick up the cost of the home inspection, but they accepted your offer.
Is a home inspection very expensive?
It can cost between $500 and $1,000.
Do I get to choose who inspects the home?
Yes, you get to choose. I would spend a little more time to get a really thorough inspection.
Can you call the owners with my acceptance right away?
I am going to contact the sellers immediately. They were looking forward to your acceptance.
Reoffering and acceptance. 3.
Were you able to contact the owners about my counteroffer?
Yes, please have a seat and we'll discuss this right now.
I hope that they accepted the counteroffer.
The counteroffer was acceptable to them, but they want you to pay for the home inspection.
Will the home inspection cost me a lot?
It can cost as little as $500 and as much as $1,000.
Is it my choice as to who inspects this house?
Yes, it is your choice as you are paying for it. Make a wise investment and choose the best inspector you can find.
How long until you contact the sellers with my acceptance?
Let's call them right now. I am sure that they will be happy to hear that you have agreed to pay for the inspection.
Discussing home inspection with an inspector. 1.
I heard that you finished my home inspection, and I was wondering how it went.
First of all, we need to understand what I was looking for. Do you know what the purpose of an inspection is?
I am not sure what a home inspection is all about.
I went there to check for problems with the home, so you aren't surprised when you move in.
Wouldn't the owners have told me about any problems?
Sellers aren't always truthful, and there might also be problems that they aren't aware of.
Can I require the owners to fix the problems?
You can make the sale of the house contingent on them fixing the problems.
What did you find out when you did the inspection of my new home?
There were no major problems. One leaky pipe under the sink and 2 broken roof tiles was all that I found.
Discussing home inspection with an inspector. 2.
Can you tell me the results of my home inspection?
Before I answer that, I want to make sure that you know what I was looking for. Are you clear on what I was looking for?
I never had a home inspection before.
I inspect the home for problems that might not be all that apparent in a quick walkthrough.
I asked the owners, and they said that everything was great with the house.
The owners might not be aware of everything wrong with the house. Some things are hidden, but might still be a problem for you in the future.
I heard that the owners must fix all the problems before the escrow closes.
I inform you of the problems. If there are major problems, you can decline to buy the house, or they may wish to fix any problems.
What kinds of things did you discover in my home inspection?
I found some fairly major problems. A major support beam in the roof is broken, and the shower floor leaked and rotted out the second floor joist.
Discussing home inspection with an inspector. 3.
I came in to see how my home inspection went.
First of all, I need to share what the purpose of a home inspection is. Do you understand what I was doing there?
I had a home inspection before, but didn't really understand it.
I help you spot potential problems with the home before you purchase it.
The owner said that the roof had leaked, but that he had got it fixed last month.
Sellers aren't really all that objective. They may have gotten used to a leaky faucet, but it is still broken.
Are the sellers responsible for fixing the problems with the house?
The owners may wish to pay to have the problems fixed, or maybe the price of the house can be reduced.
Did you find a lot of things wrong during the home inspection?
The house has a very outdated electrical system. Many of the switches and outlets do not work and are unsafe.
Pre-qualifying for a loan. 1.
I need to see if I qualify for a home loan.
I can help you. How much money do you make per year?
I make around $100,000 per year.
How long have you been on your current job?
I've only worked at this job for 6 months, but I have a longer job history elsewhere.
Do you have any other outside income from rental property or trust?
No, I only receive my salary.
Do you know your credit score?
I think that it is around 600.
By crunching the numbers and putting in your expenses, I estimate that you can afford a house of around $500,000.
Pre-qualifying for a loan. 2.
I'm trying to see if I can afford to purchase a home that I wish to buy.
We can figure that out right now. How much do you earn annually?
My wife and I earned $150,000 last year.
How many years have you held your current position?
I've been in my current job for 10 years.
Is there any extra income that you receive other than salary?
I collect $1,000 a month from rental property.
Have you ever figured out your credit score?
I try not to think about it.
Adding in your expenses, I calculate that you can spend $300,000 on a house.
Pre-qualifying for a loan. 3.
I want to go house shopping and I want to know what I can afford to buy.
There is a formula that can help us figure that out. What is your annual salary?
I earn $65,000 per year.
What is the length of the time that you have worked at the job you have now?
I have been at the job I now have for 2 years, and I have been with the company for 6 years total.
Do you receive any other income?
I own a small rental unit with a partner, and I receive $500 a month from that unit.
Do you know what your credit score is?
I don't know, but the last time I checked, it was very good.
You are in good shape. Figuring in your other expenses, you can easily afford a house costing $700,000 or maybe even a little more.
Signing escrow papers. 1.
I am here to sign my escrow papers.
I will tell you ahead of time that there is a lot to sign here, but I will help you every step of the way.
Should I have brought anything with me?
Basically, what I need from you now is your driver's license or some ID that shows your residency status.
Where do I start?
We will be going through these papers one by one. I will be explaining them all to you, and you can ask questions as we go.
Can I make a phone call to a friend if I have a question?
We do not want you to sign any documents that you do not understand. You may get assistance with any questions that you have.
Will the house be mine when we finish these documents?
This is the last thing you need to do, but it may take a while for the papers to be processed.
Signing escrow papers, 2.
Your assistant said that it was time to come in and sign my escrow papers.
Don't be intimidated. There's a lot to sign, but I'll explain everything to you very clearly.
Do you need anything from me?
All the papers have been drawn up, but I'll need to see your picture ID so we can notarize these papers.
There are a lot of papers.
We are going to go through these bit by bit. You will have plenty of time to read the fine print.
My dad is going to be here in a minute to help me go through this with you.
We want you to get any outside help that you need. Do not ever sign documents that you don't understand.
Can I start moving in after I finish signing these documents?
When these papers get processed, the house will be yours.
Signing escrow papers, 3.
I am very nervous about signing my escrow papers.
Escrow involves a lot of paperwork, but I'll explain all of these steps to you as we go along.
What should I have brought with me?
The only thing that I will need to see is your driver's license, as I will be notarizing these papers.
I feel a little overwhelmed by so many papers.
Don't worry about how many papers there are. We're going to look at them one at a time.
My boyfriend is an attorney and told me that I could fax him anything if I had a question.
Please get any outside help that you need in understanding your escrow documents.
Is this the last thing that I will need to do before the house becomes mine?
At the close of the escrow, the house will be yours.
Not liking the houses, 1.
Oh, I'm not sure I even want to look at this house.
It is a bit of a fixer-upper. Let's take a look inside.
It doesn't look too much better inside this place.
You know, with a little elbow grease and paint, you could spruce it up a bit.
There are hardly any windows in here, and that makes it really gloomy.
Let's go check out the kitchen. The printout says that it is quite large.
Look at those broken tile countertops and the peeling wallpaper.
Maybe the master suite has some redeeming qualities. Follow me, please.
What's that smell?
Perhaps we should move on to the next listing.
Not liking the houses, 2.
This house is not looking all that great from here.
You can't really tell everything about the house from the outside. Let's go inside.
I don't think that it is looking any better inside here.
I think that fresh paint and cleaning would help it look a little bit better.
It is just too dark in here with so few windows.
I hear that the kitchen is quite large. Let's go check it out.
The kitchen may be large, but it doesn't have any storage space.
The master suite is supposed to be quite elegant. Maybe it would be a little better.
How many dogs live in this house?
I think that we have seen all that we need to see here. Let's go look at another house.
Not liking the houses, 3.
From the looks of this house, from the outside, I don't really think that I want to go inside.
From here, it does look like it could use a little work. Let's see what the interior looks like.
I'm not impressed by the interior of this house.
Sometimes all a place needs is a little bit of cleaning and some fresh paint.
With so few windows, how can you even see what the problems are?
I think that we should check out the kitchen. It is listed as roomy and spacious.
Where are you supposed to store things without any cabinet space?
The picture in the listing shows a lovely master suite. I think that we should go look at it since we are here.
Is there a dead animal somewhere in here?
Well, I think that it is pretty safe to say that this is not the house for you.
Going to an open house with a friend, 1.
Hey, let's pull over and look at that house over there.
Yes, that looks great. Is it on our open house list?
Yes, it is on our list.
Well, it looks great from the curb. Let's go on inside.
Let's sign the registry. The realtor looks kind of busy right now.
Okay, let's go check out the kitchen next.
Oh, look, they have some refreshments in here.
Make sure that you pick up a flyer with the information about the home.
Does it say how much they're asking for this house?
Yes, it seems to have been discounted from $235,000 to $225,000.
Going to an open house with a friend, 2.
I see an open house sign over there, and I think we should go check it out.
I think that looks like a very nice house. Is it in our internet listing for open houses?
Yes, I see it listed on the printout we got off the internet.
I love the beautiful lawn. What a great front entryway.
We need to make sure to put our names in the registry so the realtor knows we were here.
That works for me. We can check out the kitchen next.
On such a hot day, it is thoughtful to have water out for potential buyers.
Check out the flyer with all the home's information on it.
What is the price of this house in the flyer?
They have changed the asking price since it was first went on the market. It is now $225,000.
Going to an open house with a friend, 3.
I want to take a look at that home with the open house flags out front.
What a wonderful neighborhood. Can you find that house on our open house list?
Yes, that is one of the houses that we have on our list.
They always make the front yards look so great for open houses. Let's see what the inside looks like.
I'm going to sign my name in the registry to let the listing agent know that we were here.
Signing the registry is a good idea. I think I want to see the kitchen next.
I really appreciate that the listing agent provided water on such a hot day.
I need to pick up a flyer with the information about the house on it.
Is the current asking price listed on the flyer?
The asking price has recently gone down to $225,000.
Setting up an appointment to view houses, 1.
Hello, I would like to make an appointment to look at houses.
Sure, would you prefer looking in the morning or afternoon?
I would prefer mornings.
Can you go during the week or can you only go during the weekend?
Going to look at houses during the week is best for me.
Where would you like me to pick you up?
I will meet you at the real estate office.
I am thinking of looking at 3 houses and it will take about 2 hours.
That sounds good to me.
Once I contact the owners and confirm the times, I will email you a schedule.
Setting up an appointment to view houses, 2.
I would like to pick a time to look at houses with you.
Would mornings or afternoons be best for you?
It is easier for me to take off work in the afternoon.
It is best if we can go during the week. Does that work for you?
Because of work, I can only go look at houses on the weekend.
Would you like to meet at the real estate office, or should I pick you up at home?
If you could pick me up at home, that would be great.
We could spend most of the day looking at houses to see all that we have to see.
That might be a little too much, but we'll see how it goes.
I will fax you a schedule as soon as I contact the owners to confirm the times.
Setting up an appointment to view houses, 3.
Can we choose a time to look at houses together?
Can you do that in the mornings or would the afternoons be best?
Either way is good for me.
There are a number of open houses this weekend in your area. Would that be okay with you?
I can take a little time off work, or I can go on a weekend also.
We could meet at the real estate office, or I could pick you up at your home.
I am leaving from work, so maybe I could just meet you at the first house that we looked at.
I can think of 5 homes that we should look at. It will take most of the day.
I would like to see as many as possible.
When I have confirmed the times with the owners, I will email you our plans for the day.
Discussing counteroffer with a realtor, 1.
Have the owners come up with a counter offer to my offer to buy their home yet?
The owners have counter-offered $335,000.
Should I accept their offer?
There are two ways to respond. You can either come back with another offer or go with their counter-offer.
What if I make another offer and they don't accept it?
No one else has made an offer, so you can make another offer if you want to do so.
I think that I would like to offer $330,000 as a counter offer.
Okay, I will present your counter offer to the owners tonight.
How long before I find out what their decision is?
By now, the owners probably have a pretty good idea of what they will accept. It will go quickly.
Discussing counteroffer with a realtor. 2.
Your office called and said that the owners had made a counter offer to my offer to purchase their house.
To your offer of $320,000, the owners have counter-offered $335,000.
I think that maybe I should accept their offer.
You, of course, have two ways of responding. You can say yes or come up with another offer.
I want to make another offer, but I am afraid that they will decline and I will lose this house.
There is always a chance that someone could outbid you, but you could try one more offer if you like.
I would now like to offer $330,000 as a counter offer.
After the owners get home from work tonight, I will approach them with your offer.
Can you tell me how long it will take them to get back to me?
I don't think that it will take as long as the response to the first offer.
Discussing counteroffer with a realtor. 3.
Have the owners answered back with a counter offer for my offer to purchase the house?
In response to your offer, the sellers have decided to counter offer $335,000.
That sounds pretty good to me, but I'm not sure what to do.
You can accept this offer or decline it and come up with another offer.
If I make another offer and they refuse, then what?
Personally, I would consider making one more offer, but it is up to you to decide what to do.
Let's try going with $330,000 for a counter offer.
I will contact the sellers with your current offer.
Do you think that this will move along fairly quickly?
Usually the response to the second offer moves along a bit more quickly than the first one.
Hailing a cab. 1.
Where do you need to go?
To PCC.
I can take you there.
How long is the ride?
It's going to take me about 25 minutes to get there.
Can you get me there faster?
That's as fast as I can get there.
Fine. How much will this ride be?
It may cost you more because of the traffic.
Are you serious?
Yes, but I'll take you there for $30.
That's fine. Thank you very much.
Hailing a cab. 2.
Where would you like me to take you?
I need you to take me to PCC.
I can do that.
How long will it take you to get from here to PCC?
It'll be about 25 minutes.
You can't get there any faster than that?
That's as quick as I can do it, kid.
How much are you going to charge me?
The traffic is going to cause you to pay more.
You can't be serious.
I'll take you to PCC for $30.
I can live with that.
Hailing a cab. 3.
Where am I taking you?
I need to go to PCC.
That's no problem.
How long is it going to take you?
Well, traffic, it'll take 25 minutes.
Do you think you can get there quicker?
I can't get there any faster.
How much will the fare be?
It'll be more because there's traffic.
That's crazy.
If you give me $30, I'll take you there.
How kind of you. Thank you so much.
Where to find a church. 1.
Do you need help with something?
I'm trying to find something.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find a church.
What kind of church is it?
It's a Catholic church.
There's a Catholic church right on Lake Avenue.
Is that right?
Yes, and it's huge, so you can't miss it.
Where exactly is it?
It's right at Lake and Woodbury.
Thanks for your help.
Where to find a church 2.
Can I help you?
I'm having trouble finding something.
What is it that you're looking for?
I need to find a church.
What kind of church are you looking for?
I want to find a Catholic church.
I believe that there's one on Lake Avenue.
Are you sure?
It's a huge white church.
Where at on Lake?
On the corner of Lake and Woodbury.
Thanks a lot.
Where to find a church 3.
Did you need any help?
Actually, I was looking for something.
What is it?
I'm looking for a church.
What kind?
A Catholic church.
Oh my, on Lake Avenue, there is a nice Catholic church.
Is there really?
Yes, really.
Where on Lake is it?
You'll find it on the corner of Lake and Woodbury.
You've been such a great help. Thank you.
Where is the nearest mall 1.
Could you help me with something?
What did you need help with?
I need to find the mall.
You don't know where it is?
No, and I've been looking everywhere for it.
It's in the same place as the movie theater.
Where's the movie theater?
It's on Washington Boulevard.
You mean that huge plaza?
That's exactly where it is.
Oh, I know where that is.
I'm glad I was able to help.
Where is the nearest mall 2.
I need some help.
You're right. What's up?
I'm looking for the mall.
You can't find it?
I've looked everywhere.
The mall is right next to the movie theater.
Where's that?
You'll find it on Washington Boulevard.
Is that Plaza?
Yes, it's in that plaza.
Oh, I know where it is now.
I'm glad I could help.
Where is the nearest mall 3.
Do you think you can help me?
What can I help you with?
I'm trying to find the mall.
You're not sure where the mall is.
I've looked all over the place for the mall.
The mall is in the same place as the movie theater.
I don't know where the movie theater is either.
It's over on Washington Boulevard.
Is it in that plaza?
That's the place.
I know exactly where the plaza is.
I'm glad that I was some help to you.
Playing with kids at the park 1.
Here we are.
Hooray! We finally made it to the park.
What do you want to play on first?
I want to go on the slide.
All right, but be careful.
I'm having so much fun.
Did you like the slide?
I slid down it fast.
Now what do you want to do?
I want to go on the swing.
Would you like me to push you?
Nope, I can do it myself.
Playing with kids at the park 2.
We made it.
Great. There's so much I want to play on.
What do you want to do first?
Let's go down the slide.
Make sure you're careful.
This is great.
How'd you like the slide?
The slide was so much fun.
What would you like to do next?
I want to swing.
I'll push you if you want me to.
I don't need your help. I can do it.
Playing with kids at the park 3.
We're here.
I want to go play.
What do you want to do first?
I want to go down the slide.
Don't run and be careful.
I will. This is so much fun.
Did you enjoy the slide?
Yes, it was great. I went so fast.
What else do you want to play on?
Swinging would be fun.
Do you want me to push you?
I could do it by myself. Watch me.
Meeting new people 1.
Are you new in town?
Yes, I am new in town.
It's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
How long has it been since you've moved here?
It's been a month.
Do you like it here so far?
I actually do like it here.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's absolutely beautiful here.
Let me welcome you to the neighborhood.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Meeting new people. 2.
Are you new around here?
I just moved here.
Nice to meet you.
I'm happy to meet you too.
When did you move here?
I've been here a month now.
How do you like it?
I love it here.
It's gorgeous here, don't you think?
It's wonderful.
I would like to welcome you to the neighborhood.
That's very sweet of you.
Meeting new people. 3.
I haven't seen you around, so you must be new here.
As a matter of fact, I am.
It's nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
When did you move here?
I moved here about a month ago.
What do you think of it so far?
It's great.
Don't you think it's beautiful here?
It really is gorgeous.
Well, welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you for making me feel welcome.
Searching for a book in the library. 1.
Could you help me with something?
What can I help you with?
I need help finding a book.
What book are you looking for?
A book on reptiles.
Most of our animal books would be found in the children's section.
Where would I find the rest of them?
You'd find them in the science section.
Could you show me which direction they're in?
Which direction for what?
The science section, please.
Sure I can. Right this way.
Searching for a book in the library. 2.
I need your help.
How may I help you?
I need to find a book.
Which book is it?
I need to find a reptile book.
You'll find most of our reptile books in the children's section.
Where are the rest of the books located?
The rest are in the science section.
Please show me where the section is.
Which section?
The science section.
It's right this way.
Searching for a book in the library. 3.
Will you help me, please?
What do you need?
I'm looking for a book.
What book would you like?
It's a book on reptiles.
Some of those books would be found in our children's section.
And the rest?
The rest can be found in the science section.
Could you point me in that direction?
Point you in which direction?
Could you point me in the direction of the science section?
Follow me, please.
Where to find a movie theater. 1.
Ha ha! I need your help.
What's up?
I'm lost.
Where exactly are you trying to go?
I want to go see a movie.
You can't find a theater?
No, I have absolutely no idea where one is.
Do you know where the mall is?
Yes, I know where the mall is.
Go to the mall. There's a movie theater inside.
I did not know that.
It's a new theater. Enjoy your movie.
Where to find a movie theater. 2.
Could you help me?
What's wrong?
I think I'm lost.
Where are you going?
I need to find the movie theater.
You're not sure where it is?
I really don't know.
You do know where the mall is, right?
I know exactly where that is.
There's a movie theater inside the mall.
When did they get a theater?
They just built it.
Where to find a movie theater. 3.
I need your assistance.
What's the problem?
I can't find the place I'm looking for.
What are you looking for?
I am trying to go see a movie.
You don't know where the theater is?
I'm completely lost.
Do you have any idea where the mall is?
Yes, I do.
The mall has its own movie theater.
I didn't know the mall had a movie theater.
It's newly opened.
Enrolling a child in a new school. 1.
Did you just move into town?
I moved in almost a month ago.
How many children do you have?
I have one child.
How old is your child?
She's 7 years old.
So she's a second grader.
That's correct.
I believe we do still have room for her.
That's great news.
Let's get started with all the paperwork.
The sooner I get her enrolled, the better.
Enrolling a child in a new school. 2.
Are you new in town?
I've only been in town for about a month.
How many kids do you have?
Right now, I just have one.
How old?
She is 7.
She should be in the second grade.
Exactly.
We have enough room for her.
I'm glad to hear that.
Let's begin filling out the paperwork.
That would be great.
Enrolling a child in a new school. 3.
Did you just move here?
Yes, I moved in about a month ago.
Do you have a lot of kids?
I only have one child.
What's your child's age?
She just turned 7.
So she'll be in the second grade right now.
Yep, she's a second grader.
I do have a class that I can place her in.
That's wonderful.
We can get started on the paperwork now if you'd like.
Perfect. I'd like to get her enrolled as soon as possible.
What to do in the neighborhood. 1.
I just recently moved into the neighborhood.
Is that right? How recently?
Just last week.
What kind of things have you been doing out here?
Well, I haven't been doing much.
Why not?
I don't know what to do.
There's all sorts of things to do.
Like what?
How about shopping or seeing a movie or even going to the beach?
That's more than I've been doing.
There are plenty of things to do out here.
What to do in the neighborhood. 2.
I just moved in recently.
When was this?
About a week ago.
What have you done so far?
Nothing really.
What? Why haven't you been doing anything?
What is there to do?
There's a lot that you can do.
Name one thing.
You can always go to the beach or catch a movie.
I haven't done any of that.
There's no way for you to be bored here.
What to do in the neighborhood. 3.
I recently moved into town.
When did you move in?
I've been here for only a week.
What have you been doing this past week?
I haven't done much of anything.
Why is that?
I don't know what there is to do.
You can do plenty of things.
Tell me what there is to do here.
You can go shopping, go to the beach, or even see a movie.
I didn't know what I wanted to do.
There's a lot to do if you just look.
Where to find places to eat. 1.
I'm new to the neighborhood.
Have you been able to find everything okay?
Actually, could you help me with that?
What can I help you with?
I'm trying to find a nice restaurant to eat at.
What kind of food do you want?
I wouldn't mind some good Chinese food.
There's a great Chinese restaurant down the street.
Could you tell me how to get there?
It's a few blocks down. You'll find it on the right-hand side.
Would you like to come eat lunch with me?
I would love to. Thanks.
Where to find places to eat. 2.
I just moved into the neighborhood.
Do you know where everything is around town?
I could use your help with something.
Exactly what can I do for you?
I'm looking for somewhere to eat.
What kind of restaurant do you want to eat at?
I want Chinese food.
I know of a fabulous Chinese restaurant down the street.
How do I get there?
It's just a few blocks away.
Would you like to go to lunch?
That would be great.
Where to find places to eat. 3.
I'm new to town.
Oh, really? Are you finding everything all right?
I need some help.
What do you need help with?
I would like to find a nice restaurant.
What kind of food would you like to eat?
Chinese food sounds good to me.
You can always go to the Chinese restaurant just a few blocks away.
Where exactly is it?
If you go 3 blocks to the east, you can't miss it.
Why don't you come to lunch with me?
Sure, let's go.
Taking a walk around a park. 1.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a perfect day to take a walk in the park.
I think so too.
The sky is so clear that you can see the mountains perfectly.
Check out those red roses.
You can tell that it's the spring.
That's because everything is in bloom right now.
Look, that man's selling ice cream.
Do you want to go get one?
That sounds so good.
It'll be my treat.
That's very nice of you.
Taking a walk around a park. 2.
It's really pretty today.
This is the best time to take a stroll through the park.
I feel the same exact way.
Look how nice the mountains look today.
Aren't the budding roses beautiful?
It's obviously spring.
All the flowers are blooming.
There's a man selling ice cream.
Would you like one?
Yes, I'd like one.
I'll get it for you.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
Taking a walk around a park. 3.
What a nice day.
I'm glad we decided to walk today.
I agree.
I can't believe how clear the sky is right now.
I know. And look how pretty those roses are.
You can tell it's a springtime.
The flowers are blooming so beautifully this year.
I think that guy is selling ice cream.
Should we get an ice cream cone?
I would love some ice cream right now.
I'll pay for it.
Thank you. That's so nice.
To have a better life. 1.
Are you new in town?
Yes, I did just move in.
How do you like it here so far?
I think it's great.
Where did you move from?
I was living in El Salvador.
Why did you decide to move?
I figured I could have a better life here.
Is life hard there?
There aren't many opportunities for people.
Was it hard for you to move?
It was hard, but I know my life will be better here.
To have a better life. 2.
Did you just move here?
Yes, I just moved here.
Do you like it here so far?
I love it here.
Where did you come from?
I came from El Salvador.
Why'd you move?
I want to make a life for myself.
Is that hard to do there?
It's harder to make a good life there.
So, was it easy for you to leave?
It wasn't easy, but things will work out better for me here.
To have a better life. 3.
Are you new here?
Yes, I moved here a couple weeks ago.
What do you think of it here?
I like it here. It's very nice.
Where were you living before?
I was living in El Salvador.
Why'd you leave?
I wanted to start a better life for myself here.
You couldn't do that there?
It's not easy to do well there.
It must have been hard for you to leave.
I miss home, but I'm happy to start a new life here.
Looking for the library. 1.
Are you looking for something?
I'm trying to find the library.
How long have you been trying to find it?
I've been looking for it for a while now.
I can help you find it if you want help.
I would like that.
Do you know where the movie theater is?
Yeah, I know where that is.
You'll find the library right around the corner.
Are you serious?
Yes, you can't miss it.
I know exactly where it is now. Thank you.
Looking for the library 2.
Are you lost?
I can't find the library.
How long have you been looking?
I've been trying to find it for a while now.
Would you like my help?
That would be great.
Have you seen the movie theater?
I know where the movie theater is.
The library is on the same block as the movie theater.
Really?
There's no way you can miss it.
I've got it now.
Looking for the library 3.
What are you looking for?
I've been looking everywhere for the library.
How long have you been looking for it?
I've been searching for the library for an hour.
I can help you.
I would really appreciate your help.
You do know how to find the movie theater, right?
I found that already.
The library is right around the corner from the theater.
Is that right?
There's no way that you'll miss it.
I can figure it out now.
Preparing for an open house 1.
What should I do to get ready for the open house?
Your house needs to be as clean and uncluttered as possible.
Can we stay in the house while it's being shown?
No one is to be in the house during the open house except for the realtor and the potential buyers who are looking at the house.
Can we leave our dog in the backyard during the open house?
Absolutely no pets are to remain in the house during open house. Take them with you or board them, please.
I have a lot of expensive jewelry and am afraid to leave it in the house.
We will do our best to watch over your things, but expensive jewelry and guns need to go with you.
How will we know when to come home?
The open house will last from 11 o'clock until 4 o'clock.
Preparing for an open house 2.
Is there anything special I should do to get ready for our open house this weekend?
Just make sure that your house is perfectly clean and that everything is put away.
My husband wants to watch the game, and we were wondering if he could stay in his den during our open house.
Everyone in the household must leave the premises before the potential buyers arrive.
Can the cat stay on the bed during open house?
No pets are allowed at the open house. Maybe your neighbor would let your pets stay over there for a few hours.
Where can I hide my expensive jewelry?
If you have a safe, put your jewelry in there. Otherwise, please take your valuables with you.
Will you let us know when everyone has left?
Usually the open house lasts until 4 o'clock. If this one ends earlier, I will call you on your cell phone.
Preparing for an open house 3.
What suggestions do you have for preparing the open house on Saturday?
The two most important things are that your home is clean and clutter-free.
My mother is old and wants to stay in her room during the open house.
Absolutely no occupants of the house are to be present during an open house.
We have several pet snakes and would like them to stay in the garage during open house.
You wouldn't want someone to hate your house because they can't stand animals, would you? Your pets need to disappear for a bit.
Will someone be watching to make sure my expensive jewelry doesn't get ripped off?
We have 2 realtors to keep an eye on things at all times. But please, don't keep valuable jewelry or guns in your home when it is being shown.
What time will the open house be over?
You can come home at 4 o'clock if you like. If it is rainy and slow, I will call you if I decide to end it a little early.
Moving day 1.
Is the moving van here yet?
Yes, it just pulled up to the curb. Here we go.
Could you double check and make sure that everything made it into the boxes?
I have already done that. Would you like me to put our suitcases into the car?
Yes, this would be a good time to do that.
I am so glad that we took the time to pack our essentials into suitcases. It will tide us over until the van arrives at our new home.
Would this be a good time to pack the frozen food into the ice chest?
I think that we should wait until the very last minute to do that.
I am going to take the dog for a walk so that he doesn't get too stressed out as the movers are working.
Well, let's get started sweeping up and do a last-minute cleaning.
Moving day 2.
Do you think that the moving van has arrived?
It's coming down the street even as we speak.
Could I ask you to make one last check to make sure that everything got into the boxes?
Relax. Do you need me to put the suitcases in the car?
Yes, let's do that right now.
It was such a good idea to pack the suitcases to have some things with us while we're waiting for the moving van to arrive on the other end.
Maybe we could pack the frozen food into the ice chest?
Let's wait until the van is almost completely loaded to take care of that.
I am sure happy that we dropped the cats off at the kennel so they aren't freaking out.
I'm going to start sweeping up the floor. I want the new owners to not have to clean up a mess.
Moving day 3.
Could you check and see if the moving van is out there yet?
It just arrived. They are parking at the curb right now.
Do me a favor and do one last walkthrough to check for anything that may not have gotten packed.
We've already double-checked everything. Should we put the suitcases in the car?
It is the perfect time to take care of that.
I am so happy that we didn't pack all of our clothes into boxes. The suitcase of clothes will help us to get what we need until our boxes arrived.
Should we empty the freezer into the ice chest?
Let's do a few more things and then take care of that as one of the last things we do.
Deciding to keep the birds at the neighbors until we leave was a good idea.
Let's sweep the floor on our way out so we don't leave too big of a mess behind.
First appointment with realtor 1.
I am interested in selling my home and would like to know what is involved.
You have come to the right place. When were you interested in selling your home?
I just received a job transfer. I need to relocate right away.
How long have you been in your current home?
I have lived in my home for about 10 years.
As I'm sure that you are aware, the market has fallen in the past year. People are more likely to make money if they have owned their own home for a while.
Will I be able to recover the money I paid for my home?
It is hard to say, but whatever house you buy will also be costing you a lot less.
What is the next step in selling my home?
I would like to meet with you tomorrow to look at your property, and then you and I can figure out a contract.
First appointment with realtor 2.
I am looking for a realtor to help me sell my home.
I would be happy to help you with any questions that you might have. When were you thinking of selling your home?
I am interested in moving up to a bigger home, but first I need to sell the one I now own.
Have you owned your home for a long time?
I just bought my home 2 years ago.
I think you probably know that the market is not all that great. You are more likely to see a profit if you have owned for 8 years or more.
Will I be losing money if I sell right now?
It is impossible to predict with certainty what will happen, but you can purchase a replacement home at a lower rate also.
What can I do next to get the ball rolling on this sale?
If it works for you, I would like to come over and see your home. Then we can draw up a contract.
First appointment with Realtor, 3.
I am considering selling my home and would like information on doing so.
It would be my pleasure to answer any questions that you might have. Were you interested in selling in the near future?
I am just checking out the possibility of selling, as I am thinking of moving to Hawaii.
Is your home a recent purchase, or have you owned it for a while?
The house has been in my family for years, but I just became the owner 6 months ago when my mother passed away.
Housing prices have fallen quite a bit. The longer you have owned your home, the greater the profit.
Am I going to lose my shirt selling my home right away?
It will all kind of even out. You may sell low, but you can also buy low.
What should we be doing to get the process started?
If it fits into your schedule, I could meet you tomorrow morning and we could take a look at your property. The next step would be us both signing a contract.
Counteroffer, 1.
I hear the young couple that came by the other day made an offer on the house.
Yes, the potential buyers made an offer this morning.
Is the offer a good offer?
The offer is pretty good. You asked $300,000 and they offered $280,000.
I would be willing to take $290,000, but no lower.
You could make a counteroffer of $290,000. Would you like to do that?
Yes. I would like to make the counteroffer.
I will make the counteroffer immediately by phone.
What if they don't accept the counteroffer?
They can make a counteroffer themselves or state that their first offer stands.
Counteroffer, 2.
I got a message on my machine that you received an offer on my house.
Yes. The offer came in late last night. It was too late to call you.
Is the offer as high as we were hoping for?
They offered $280,000 and you were asking $300,000. They are definitely in the ballpark.
I was prepared to go a little lower, but more like $290,000.
Would you like to make a counteroffer of $290,000?
I definitely would like to make a counteroffer.
I will fax them the counteroffer right away.
What if my counteroffer gets turned down?
They have an option of making a counteroffer, or they can just reject your counteroffer.
Counteroffer, 3.
Your office called and said that an offer came in on our house.
Yes. The offer came in less than an hour ago.
How good of an offer did we receive?
Their bid was $280,000. And you said that you wanted $300,000. Their bid is a reasonable start.
We built a little leeway into the asking price, but I don't want to accept less than $290,000.
Sellers frequently make a counteroffer. Would you like to counteroffer $290,000?
I think that a counteroffer would be wise at this point.
I will contact their agent right away with your counteroffer.
What should we do if they don't like the counteroffer?
If the seller doesn't want to accept your counteroffer, they can reject it or come up with a counteroffer of their own.
Signing contract with realtor. 1.
My wife thinks I should get a lawyer to look at the contract.
Well, it certainly wouldn't hurt to have a lawyer review it.
How much does a lawyer cost?
I don't know. A good real estate lawyer might cost $400 an hour.
That can't be legal.
Just think how much it'll be 10 years from now.
Do you know any lawyers that are cheaper than that?
You'd have to check the yellow pages or go online.
There's no telling how many hours the lawyer will charge me for.
Also, it might take a week or two just to get an appointment.
I'd rather get this over with, so just show me where to sign.
Good man. I've marked all the places for you to sign and date.
Signing contract with realtor. 2.
My wife said to have a lawyer look at the contract.
That's always a good idea.
Do you know how much a lawyer runs?
I've heard that they're about $400 an hour.
Who can afford that?
A few years ago, $100 an hour was outrageous.
Can you help me find a cheaper lawyer?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
The lawyer will start at $400, but where will it end?
Also, a good lawyer might not have time to see you immediately.
My wife's going to kill me, but just show me where to sign.
Now you're talking. The red stickers indicate where to sign and date.
Signing contract with realtor. 3.
My wife told me to get a lawyer to review the contract first.
A smart husband always does what his wife tells him.
How much are lawyers charging nowadays?
It's hard to believe, but I think they charge about $400 an hour.
That's highway robbery.
I think lawyers are making twice what doctors are making.
Are there any lawyers that are cheaper than that?
The best advice I can give you is to Google it.
I can barely afford 1 hour, but certainly not 2.
Remember, it might take a few days just to set up an appointment.
I really don't have the time or the money, so where do I sign?
Your wife will thank you. Just sign and date where the little red stickers are.
Deciding whether to carry part of the loan. 1.
I heard that the potential buyer is interested in me carrying part of a loan for him.
Carrying part of a loan can be a good or a bad thing, depending on the circumstances.
What would be an advantage of me carrying a note on the house?
If you don't need the money, you can earn a fairly good interest rate.
Why does my buyer want me to carry part of his loan?
In this economy, buyers sometimes have trouble getting a loan, even when they have good credit.
What are the risks to me?
The risk is that the market could drop drastically and the owner would walk away.
How long will I need to commit to financing this loan?
You need to make an agreement with the buyer as to how long you will carry the note.
Deciding whether to carry part of the loan. 2.
My potential buyer has asked me to carry part of his loan.
The decision to carry part of a loan might be advantageous to you or problematic.
Why would I ever want to carry a note on a house?
It is a type of investment that can offer a fairly steady return over a set period of time.
Why is my buyer requesting that I carry part of his loan?
Oftentimes, buyers are well able to afford the home, but unable to qualify for a loan.
Are there any risks in carrying a second mortgage?
You are basically betting on the fact that the home is not going to drastically fall in price. This could leave you with a house that is not worth much.
Will I be financing this loan for a set period of time?
That is entirely up to you and the buyer.
Deciding whether to carry part of the loan. 3.
If the purchaser of your home wants you to carry part of the loan, is that good?
Carrying a loan could be good or bad for you as a seller.
Why would it be a good thing to carry a note on my own house?
For investors who can afford to have their money tied up, it can offer a fairly nice return.
What advantage is my buyer looking for in having me carry him on paper?
We are seeing more and more buyers who are not able to qualify for a loan and are able to take out a second mortgage with the owner.
Can I lose my money if I carry a second mortgage?
It is an investment and carries some risks. You are counting on the housing market to not go into a tailspin.
Is there a certain amount of time that I will be carrying this loan?
The buyer and the seller set the year for the loan to come due.
Rejecting a counteroffer. 1.
Hi, I was calling to see if the buyers had accepted my counteroffer.
Yes, actually, just called back with a counteroffer of their own.
Is the counteroffer close to the asking price?
The counteroffer is for $10,000 less than your asking price.
I didn't really want to go that low in my pricing.
I agree that price is too low. Your home is in good shape, and you should get a better price for it.
What should I do at this point?
Since you don't want to go any lower, I can notify them that you are rejecting their latest offer.
Can you take care of that for me and get back to me?
I will let them know that your counteroffer was the lowest price that you will accept.
Rejecting a counteroffer. 2.
Has there been any word about whether the buyers have accepted my counteroffer?
Yes, I was going to call you this morning. Your buyers have responded with a counteroffer.
Is the counteroffer a good one?
They are now offering $10,000 less than your asking price.
That is really a bit lower in price than I would like to go.
I think that your feelings are valid. You have a beautiful home and can afford to wait for a better offer.
What is the next step?
You can flat out reject their offer and see what they come up with.
I would like to notify them that I am rejecting their offer.
I will notify the buyers that you will not accept their counteroffer.
Rejecting a counteroffer. 3.
I was wondering if the buyers have accepted my counteroffer.
Yes, I just faxed you the information an hour ago. The buyers have a counteroffer for you.
How much do they counteroffer?
They are offering to pay $10,000 less than your asking price.
I am not really ready to accept that low of a price.
I wouldn't accept that price either. Your home is in a good area and should command a high price.
Where do we go from here?
We should notify them that you are rejecting their current offer. They might choose to offer a higher price.
Please let the buyers know that I am rejecting their offer.
I will take care of that right away. They may or may not raise their offer.
Fixing up the interior, 1.
So, what do you think I should do to fix up the interior of my house?
A fresh coat of paint is the #1 improvement that you can make to your home.
What colors do you think would be best?
You need to go with fairly neutral tones. You want fairly contemporary colors that will go with a variety of furnishings.
After paint, what is the next most important improvement that I can make?
Remove any extra furnishings and personal items. Make your home look as uncluttered as possible.
Should I get a new carpet?
Your carpet is in really good shape. New owners typically want to pick out their own carpeting.
How about improvements to the bathroom?
New faucets are not that expensive and can quickly add a clean and more up-to-date look.
Fixing up the interior, 2.
What are your suggestions for some inexpensive fixes to help me get the best price for my home?
Painting the interior of your home is not that expensive and greatly improves the appearance of your home.
Should I go for trendy colors or more traditional tones?
You don't want to make dramatic statements with paint, but don't go with just white either.
What else can I do besides paint the inside of my home to improve its value?
You need to get rid of any extra furniture or knickknacks.
I need to know if I should replace the carpeting.
Your carpeting is very worn. You might want to explore buying some attractive, inexpensive carpeting.
How about improvements to the kitchen?
You could inexpensively replace the linoleum flooring. That would really brighten things up.
Fixing up the interior, 3.
What do people usually do to improve the interior of their houses before they sell them?
Your house looks very nice on the inside, but a fresh coat of paint always helps brighten a home's interior.
I get confused when trying to pick out colors that other people might like.
Lighter, neutral colors are usually best. They make rooms appear larger.
The painting suggestion is a good one, but after that, what improvement will add value to my home?
Your interior should have only the most basic of furniture. Either store or get rid of any extra clutter.
What about replacing the floor covering?
I know that your carpeting is not brand new, but with a good steam cleaning, I think that it will look great.
Is there anything that I can do to the bathroom and the kitchen that wouldn't cost too much?
New curtains or blinds do not cost that much and brighten up any room.
Marketing the house, 1.
Thank you for coming to look at my house.
I really wanted to take a look and help give you an idea of what we need to do.
When will people come to look at my house?
Basically, there are 2 ways people can view your home. They can come to an open house, or they can come with a realtor to view it during a private appointment.
Will people from other real estate offices be involved, or just from your office?
Your house is going to be listed as a multiple listing, so that it will have the maximum exposure to a variety of people.
When will I know when people are going to come to see my house?
We will set the parameters in the contract, but usually you will receive at least 4 hours of notification that someone is coming.
What happens during an open house day?
You will be expected to be away during an open house. I will take care of the details.
Marketing the house, 2.
I appreciate you dropping by to look at my home.
It is useful for us to take a walk through your home together so that we make sure that we are on the same page.
How do you show my home to potential buyers?
We will have an open house or two on a weekend, and we also will show your home with private appointments during the week.
Are you the only real estate office that will be showing my house?
We are placing your house as a multiple listing. That way, people who don't work for my particular office can show your home to their clients.
How will I know when to expect prospective buyers?
That will be set in your contract. Usually, you will be given 4 hours notice.
Can I stay home during an open house day?
The seller is never at home during an open house. I, personally, will handle the showing of your home.
Marketing the house, 3.
Thanks for stopping by to evaluate my home.
I want to make sure that you are very clear on what the steps are to selling a home.
When can people come and see my home?
We will have several open house weekends. Various realtors will also show your house during the week.
Will I know all of the realtors who will be showing my home, or will they be strangers?
Your house will be listed on what we call a multiple listing. That way it will be shown by a variety of realtors.
Can people just drop in any time they feel like it?
We usually try and give you at least 4 hours of notification that someone is coming to look at your home.
Will I have to go away during an open house day?
I will handle all of the work involved for the open house. The only thing that you need to do is to be somewhere else.
Deed transfer, 1.
I really need help knowing what to do about transferring the deed on my house.
The work of legally transferring the deed of your house will be taken care of in escrow.
What is the first thing that they will do?
The first thing they do is a title search to make sure that there are no liens against your property.
What if I have a lien against my property?
Your home cannot be sold until you clear all liens.
How long will the escrow take?
You can control some aspects of the length of your escrow, but not all. Complete all paperwork in a timely fashion.
So, how many days will it take?
An escrow can take anywhere from 30 to 90 days.
Deed transfer, 2.
I know nothing about transferring the deed of my home.
The escrow company will be doing all of the work in transferring your deed.
What is the first step in transferring my deed?
A deed transfer always includes a title search to make sure that there are no outstanding liens against the property.
What if they discover a lien against my property?
A title transfer cannot occur until you clear all liens.
Will my escrow take long?
To move your escrow along, it is important to supply all documents that are requested in a timely fashion.
What is the length of the average escrow?
The average escrow will last anywhere from 30 to 90 days.
Deed transfer, 3.
I think that I'm going to hire a lawyer to help me transfer the deed of my house.
Don't worry, the escrow company will be helping us with the transferring of the deed.
How do they begin the process of transferring the deed?
A title search is necessary to make sure that there are no liens against your property.
What will happen if they find a lien against my property?
All liens against the property must be cleared before the sale of your house can continue.
How can I shorten my escrow?
Make sure that you accurately complete all paperwork in a timely fashion. This will help shorten the length of your escrow.
How many days will it take to close the escrow?
30 to 90 days is about how long it takes to complete an escrow.
Fixing up the exterior, 1.
Can you help me figure out some inexpensive ways to fix up the exterior of my home?
Like the interior, the number one thing you can do is to repaint the outside of your home if it needs it.
What do you think of the landscaping?
Your lawn looks really good. Perhaps you could get some timers installed for your sprinklers.
How about adding some flowers or something?
Colorful flowers are always a nice addition to a yard to add curb appeal.
What about fixing up the backyard?
Make sure the lawn is well trimmed and the bushes are cut back.
Can you think of any more overall suggestions for the exterior?
Wash all the windows inside and out.
Fixing up the exterior, 2.
What can I do to fix up the exterior of my home?
I would say the number one thing that you can do is paint your home. But your home has been painted recently and looks great.
What can I do about the landscaping?
Your lawn looks a little dried out. I think all it needs is a little fertilizer and water.
My front yard looks a little boring. How can I brighten it up?
I would definitely put in some new plantings to liven your yard up a bit.
Should I be worried about what my backyard looks like?
You need to repair that section where your fence is falling down.
What else can I do to make the exterior of the house look extra good to buyers?
Make sure to keep the sidewalks and driveways swept clean at all times.
Fixing up the exterior, 3.
I keep hearing about curb appeal and want to know how to achieve it.
The paint job on your home looks pretty good, but I would touch up the wooden trim a little where you have some peeling spots.
I am not so sure that everyone will like the landscaping.
Your landscaping is a disaster. To get top dollar for your home, you should replace it.
Is there anything I can do to add some interest to my front yard?
You have beautiful plants in your yard, although some of them aren't in bloom right now. Just add a few colorful flowers in pots.
Is the appearance of the backyard important?
If you can borrow some really nice patio furniture to show off your lovely patio, that would be nice.
Any final suggestions on how I can make the exterior of my house even more appealing?
Having your trees and bushes trimmed could be an investment.
Accepting a counteroffer, 1.
My assistant called and said that you had received a response to our counteroffer.
Yes, the buyers called me just an hour ago.
Did they accept the counteroffer?
They came back with their own counteroffer of $5,000 less than you wanted.
What do they think about their counteroffer?
I think that this is a good offer. They also would like to have a 90-day escrow to allow them to sell their home.
The length of the escrow is not that huge issue with us.
They also want to sell contingent on a good building inspection.
That is reasonable, and I accept the conditions.
I will let them know that you have accepted their counteroffer. They will be very pleased.
Accepting a counteroffer. 2.
I had a message on my phone that the buyers had responded to our counteroffer.
Yes, the response just came through on the fax machine.
Was the counteroffer acceptable to them?
They made their own counteroffer of $5,000 less than you proposed.
Do you feel their counteroffer is reasonable?
Their offer is a good one. They also want to have a short escrow, as they have already sold their home and are ready to move in.
We can accommodate the buyer's desire for an escrow length of their choosing.
They want their building inspector to approve the quality of their house.
I would expect that to be the case and accept their counteroffer.
I will contact the buyers immediately and let them know of your acceptance of their counteroffer. I'm sure they will be excited.
Accepting a counteroffer. 3.
I was calling in to see if there had been any response from the buyers regarding my counteroffer.
Yes, the buyer's agent just contacted me while I was at the open house.
Did they state whether the counteroffer worked for them or not?
They almost accepted your counteroffer price, but want to go a little lower. They are offering $5,000 less than your counteroffer.
In your professional opinion, is this a good offer?
Personally, in today's market, I would accept the offer. They also want a short escrow as they feel that the interest rates are low right now.
We can either lengthen or shorten the escrow for the buyer.
They want to make sure that the inspector says that there are no major problems with the house before this is a solid deal.
Of course, the house will have to pass a basic inspection, but we accept their counteroffer.
The buyers will be happy to hear that you have accepted their counteroffer.
Setting an asking price. 1.
How much do you think I should ask for my house?
Well, there are a lot of factors involved in setting an asking price.
What do you look at when setting an asking price?
We need to look at the selling prices for similar homes in the area. These will vary according to the condition of the home, specific location, and lot size.
Do I have to use comparisons as the asking price for my house?
No, but a seller is not going to be able to get a loan if the selling price is a lot higher than what an appraiser feels the home is worth.
Isn't it better to price my house really high and see what I can get?
You shouldn't set the price of the house unrealistically high. Oftentimes, buyers are put off by this practice.
Can I change my mind and lower my price if the home doesn't sell?
Sure, you can always lower your asking price.
Setting an asking price. 2.
I am not sure what the asking price for my house should be.
We have to take in a number of factors in setting an asking price.
What do we need to consider in establishing an acceptable price for a home?
The comparisons to other similar homes in your area give us a good indication of what your home is worth.
Is the price that we get by looking at comparisons necessarily the asking price that I have to use for my home?
You don't have to use that particular asking price, but the buyer is going to have trouble getting a loan if the house is priced too high.
Should I just shoot for the moon? And if I have to lower the price, do it later?
You should be realistic in your pricing. Otherwise, many potential buyers just walk away.
Can we lower the asking price later if we need to?
We can always reevaluate the asking price in a few weeks if we aren't getting any offers.
Setting an asking price. 3.
What do you think the asking price of my home should be?
There are many things to take into consideration when pricing a home.
What is involved in figuring out an asking price?
We need to combine many factors regarding your home to come up with an accurate value for your home.
When you look at comparisons, do I necessarily have to ask that price?
You don't have to use the price from the comparisons as your asking price. However, you must be realistic in what you ask.
I think that I'm going to set the price really high so that I have room to bargain with the buyers.
Don't go overboard in trying to get top dollar. More often than not, that strategy backfires.
Is it okay to lower the asking price if the first price isn't bringing in any offers?
If the market doesn't support your asking price, we can always reevaluate our pricing and adjust it.
Preparing to move out. 1.
Do you have any helpful hints for preparing to move out of my home?
The first thing I would do is to make a list of what needs to be done. Then number the items as to what can be done ahead of time.
What kinds of things should be on my list?
First would probably be to get rid of any extra things that you have by having a garage sale.
That is a good idea because I have way too much junk.
You also should schedule your moving van in advance.
Can I begin packing things ahead of time?
Yes, just keep in mind what you won't be using in the near future and pack those items first.
Should I schedule my utilities to be shut off?
You need to work that out ahead of time with your utility companies and the new owners.
Preparing to move out. 2.
I was wondering if you had any useful suggestions for how to prepare for our moving day.
Make a prioritized list of what needs to be done and when. Many things can be done ahead of time.
Can you give me some suggestions for my list?
Many people have a garage sale to avoid moving things that they no longer use.
That would certainly cut down on the price of moving.
Make sure that you take the time to schedule your moving van.
Would it be okay to get a head start on my packing?
Begin by packing things that you don't frequently need. Save only a few things until right before your moving date.
When should I have my utilities shut off?
It is best for you and the new owners to coordinate the transfer of the utilities and what needs to be turned off and on.
Preparing to move out. 3.
I want our moving day to go smoothly, and I'm open to your suggestions.
I would suggest that you make a list and check off the items as you go along. The list will get shorter as your moving date approaches.
What things do people usually put on their moving list?
One thing that can be done ahead of time is to get rid of excess stuff by having a garage sale.
That would mean a lot less time wasted in packing up our things.
List scheduling your moving van as an item on your to-do list.
Do people ever start packing a month or so before moving?
You can certainly start packing things that you won't be using right away.
I don't know if I should have my utilities shut off or leave them on for the people who are moving in.
You could simply have all the utilities shut off on the day you move out, but you might want to coordinate with the new owners.
Accepting an offer. 1.
So, how much did the buyers bid on our house?
Your asking price was $300,000. The potential buyers offered $290,000.
That's a great offer.
Yes, it is a good offer. Before you accept, we should look at some details.
What else do we need to look at?
They want you to pay all closing costs. Of course, they are making the sale contingent on an inspection showing no major defects in the house.
I think that sounds fair.
You could put in a counter offer, but I know that these buyers also have their eye on another house down the street.
I definitely want to accept their offer.
Excellent decision. I will notify them immediately.
Accepting an offer. 2.
I am so anxious to hear what the bid was on our house.
Remember that we set the asking price at $3,000. The first offer is $290,000.
That's way better than I expected so early in the game.
The offer is definitely a good one. But let's make sure we look at the whole picture.
What are the other considerations?
They want you to pay for the inspection, but they want to pick out the inspector. If the house is defective, they will want out of the deal.
I don't have a problem with that.
You could make them a counteroffer, but I know that you need a timely sale.
Please notify the buyers that I have accepted their offer.
I think that you're making the right choice. I will phone the buyers right away.
Accepting an offer. 3.
What did the buyers offer us on our house?
With the original asking price at $300,000, the buyers are willing to pay $290,000.
I am really pleased with that offer.
I agree that the offer is in the ballpark. We need to consider everything before we accept.
Besides the selling price, what else is there to consider?
They want you to pay to have the cracks in the back wall fixed and a couple of the roof tiles replaced.
All of that is acceptable to me.
A counteroffer by you is always a possibility, but their price is very close to your asking price. You could risk losing the sale.
I wish to officially accept their offer.
This is a win-win situation for both you and the buyer. I am sure that you will both be happy with your decision.
Home security during listing. 1.
So, during the time that you are showing my house, how will my valuables be protected?
A real estate company takes every precaution to see that your valuables are protected at all times.
How will I know when someone will be looking at my home?
We will typically give you at least 4 hours notice on a weekend before we come by.
Will you always accompany whoever is looking at my home?
Your house is listed on the multiple listing. That means that people from a variety of real estate offices will be showing your house.
How will the realtors get into my house if I am not at home?
We put a lockbox on your house. The realtors will have a key to the lockbox, and then they can get a key to your front door.
What about people watching my stuff during an open house?
We always suggest that you either store your jewelry in a safe or move it into a friend's house while your house is being shown.
Home security during listing 2.
I'm worried about the security of my home while it is being shown.
We do everything we can to protect your home and your valuables.
Do people just come and look whenever they want to?
During the week, we will let you know the night before if we will be bringing someone by the next day.
I am assuming that someone from your office will always be there, right?
Your home is listed exclusively with our office. We will be the only ones showing your home.
Does everyone have a copy of my house key?
Realtors have a special key to what is called a lockbox. Once they get into the lockbox, they can get a key to the house.
I have heard horror stories from friends about being ripped off during their open house.
Our company has invested in several cameras that we place in the key rooms while the house is being shown.
Home security during listing 3.
I have heard horror stories about people's things being stolen while their house is being shown.
We have a very good track record when it comes to home security.
I am not so sure that I like the idea of people showing up whenever they want to pop in.
We will always call at least 12 hours in advance if we are bringing somebody by to see your home.
Are you the only one showing my house?
To get a maximum exposure and a variety of buyers, your home is listed on the multiple listing. Many different realtors will be showing your home.
Do you have to come and let the different realtors in when they want to come look at my house?
The realtors can get a key to your house by unlocking a lockbox on your front door. They use it while they are there and return it when they leave.
The thing I worry about the most is having my valuables stolen during an open house.
Our realtors try to be very aware at all times of who is in the house and what they are doing.
Deciding which offer to accept 1.
Your office called and left a message that several offers had come in on our home.
Yes, we received 3 offers in one day for our home.
Were the offers for a good price?
One offer was for the full asking price, one slightly below, and one above.
Well, I'm going to accept the highest bid, of course.
Actually, there are a few things to consider other than who is offering the most money.
What other factors do I need to consider?
We need to consider the likelihood of the buyers actually being able to purchase the house.
How do we check on the buyer's ability to purchase our home?
We would check to see if these buyers are pre-qualified for the loan amount they need. This information will help you make a good decision.
When we get all the information, then I will make my decision.
When you make that decision, I will present it to the buyers.
Deciding which offer to accept 2.
I received your email about the many purchase offers for my house.
It has been quite a busy day regarding your home. We just received 3 offers.
Did the potential buyers offer a good price?
There were offers above and below your asking price, as well as one exactly for the asking price.
The highest bid is always the best.
We need to look at the big picture in deciding which bid to accept.
What things would you like me to look at?
Just because a buyer offers the money doesn't mean that they actually have the credit to purchase the home.
How do I get the information about a buyer's ability to afford to buy a home?
We will check to see if any of the buyers have a large down payment. A large down payment of available cash would be a good sign.
I will wait for that information and give you my answer.
Please, let me know when you have made your decision, and I will contract your buyers.
Deciding which offer to accept. 3.
My friend said that you had called regarding multiple offers for my home.
The open house was quite a success. Last night we received 3 offers on your home.
I am anxious to hear how good an offer we received.
Offers above and below the asking price came in. One was right on the money.
Let's go with the highest bid.
We need to look at a number of factors in deciding which bid to go with.
What matters besides getting the money for the house?
We need to make sure that these potential buyers are actually qualified to even purchase a home.
I don't even know where to begin checking our buyers' credit information.
We can check to see if these buyers have already sold their current home. This will make them desirable.
I think that gathering that information will be helpful to me.
Please let me know if I can further assist you in making your decision.
Hailing a cab. 1.
Where do you need to go?
To PCC.
I can take you there.
How long is the ride?
It's going to take me about 25 minutes to get there.
Can you get me there faster?
That's as fast as I can get there.
Fine. How much will this ride be?
It may cost you more because of the traffic.
Are you serious?
Yes, but I'll take you there for $30.
That's fine. Thank you very much.
Hailing a cab. 2.
Where would you like me to take you?
I need you to take me to PCC.
I can do that.
How long will it take you to get from here to PCC?
It'll be about 25 minutes.
You can't get there any faster than that?
That's as quick as I can do it, kid.
How much are you going to charge me?
The traffic is going to cause you to pay more.
You can't be serious.
I'll take you to PCC for $30.
I can live with that.
Hailing a cab. 3.
Where am I taking you?
I need to go to PCC.
That's no problem.
How long is it going to take you?
Well, traffic, it'll take 25 minutes.
Do you think you can get there quicker?
I can't get there any faster.
How much will the fare be?
It'll be more because there's traffic.
That's crazy.
If you give me $30, I'll take you there.
How kind of you. Thank you so much.
Where to find a church. 1.
Do you need help with something?
I'm trying to find something.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find a church.
What kind of church is it?
It's a Catholic church.
There's a Catholic church right on Lake Avenue.
Is that right?
Yes, and it's huge, so you can't miss it.
Where exactly is it?
It's right at Lake and Woodbury.
Thanks for your help.
Where to find a church. 2.
Can I help you?
I'm having trouble finding something.
What is it that you're looking for?
I need to find a church.
What kind of church are you looking for?
I want to find a Catholic church.
I believe that there's one on Lake Avenue.
Are you sure?
It's a huge white church.
Where at on Lake?
On the corner of Lake and Woodbury.
Thanks a lot.
Where to find a church? 3.
Did you need any help?
Actually, I was looking for something.
What is it?
I'm looking for a church.
What kind?
A Catholic church.
Oh my, on Lake Avenue, there is a nice Catholic church.
Is there really?
Yes, really.
Where on Lake is it?
You'll find it on the corner of Lake and Woodbury.
You've been such a great help. Thank you.
Where is the nearest mall? 1.
Could you help me with something?
What did you need help with?
I need to find the mall.
You don't know where it is?
No, and I've been looking everywhere for it.
It's in the same place as the movie theater.
Where's the movie theater?
It's on Washington Boulevard.
You mean that huge plaza?
That's exactly where it is.
Oh, I know where that is.
I'm glad I was able to help.
Where is the nearest mall? 2.
I need some help.
You're right. What's up?
I'm looking for the mall.
You can't find it?
I've looked everywhere.
The mall is right next to the movie theater.
Where's that?
You'll find it on Washington Boulevard.
Is that Plaza?
Yes, it's in that plaza.
Oh, I know where it is now.
I'm glad I could help.
Where is the nearest mall? 3.
Do you think you can help me?
What can I help you with?
I'm trying to find the mall.
You're not sure where the mall is.
I've looked all over the place for the mall.
The mall is in the same place as the movie theater.
I don't know where the movie theater is either.
It's over on Washington Boulevard.
Is it in that plaza?
That's the place.
I know exactly where the plaza is.
I'm glad that I was some help to you.
Playing with kids at the park. 1.
Here we are.
Hooray! We finally made it to the park.
What do you want to play on first?
I want to go on the slide.
All right, but be careful.
I'm having so much fun.
Did you like the slide?
I slid down it fast.
Now what do you want to do?
I want to go on the swing.
Would you like me to push you?
No, I can do it myself.
Playing with kids at the park. 2.
We made it.
Great. There's so much I want to play on.
What do you want to do first?
Let's go down the slide.
Make sure you're careful.
This is great.
How'd you like the slide?
The slide was so much fun.
What would you like to do next?
I want to swing.
I'll push you if you want me to.
I don't need your help. I can do it.
Playing with kids at the park. 3.
We're here.
I want to go play.
What do you want to do first?
I want to go down the slide.
Don't run and be careful.
I will. This is so much fun.
Did you enjoy the slide?
Yes, it was great. I went so fast.
What else do you want to play on?
Swinging would be fun.
Do you want me to push you?
I could do it by myself. Watch me.
Meeting new people. 1.
Are you new in town?
Yes, I am new in town.
It's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
How long has it been since you've moved here?
It's been a month.
Do you like it here so far?
I actually do like it here.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's absolutely beautiful here.
Let me welcome you to the neighborhood.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Meeting new people. 2.
Are you new around here?
I just moved here.
Nice to meet you.
I'm happy to meet you too.
When did you move here?
I've been here a month now.
How do you like it?
I love it here.
It's gorgeous here, don't you think?
It's wonderful.
I would like to welcome you to the neighborhood.
That's very sweet of you.
Meeting new people. 3.
I haven't seen you around, so you must be new here.
As a matter of fact, I am.
It's nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, too.
When did you move here?
I moved here about a month ago.
What do you think of it so far?
It's great.
Don't you think it's beautiful here?
It really is gorgeous.
Well, welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you for making me feel welcome.
Searching for a book in the library. 1.
Could you help me with something?
What can I help you with?
I need help finding a book.
What book are you looking for?
A book on reptiles.
Most of our animal books would be found in the children's section.
Where would I find the rest of them?
You'd find them in the science section.
Could you show me which direction they're in?
Which direction for what?
The science section, please.
Sure I can. Right this way.
Searching for a book in the library. 2.
I need your help.
How may I help you?
I need to find a book.
Which book is it?
I need to find a reptile book.
You'll find most of our reptile books in the children's section.
Where are the rest of the books located?
The rest are in the science section.
Please show me where the section is.
Which section?
The science section.
It's right this way.
Searching for a book in the library. 3.
Will you help me, please?
What do you need?
I'm looking for a book.
What book would you like?
It's a book on reptiles.
Some of those books would be found in our children's section.
And the rest?
The rest can be found in the science section.
Could you point me in that direction?
Point you in which direction?
Could you point me in the direction of the science section?
Follow me, please.
Where to find a movie theater. 1.
Ha ha! I need your help.
What's up?
I'm lost.
Where exactly are you trying to go?
I want to go see a movie.
You can't find a theater?
No, I have absolutely no idea where one is.
Do you know where the mall is?
Yes, I know where the mall is.
Go to the mall. There's a movie theater inside.
I did not know that.
It's a new theater. Enjoy your movie.
Where to find a movie theater. 2.
Could you help me?
What's wrong?
I think I'm lost.
Where are you going?
I need to find the movie theater.
You're not sure where it is?
I really don't know.
You do know where the mall is, right?
I know exactly where that is.
There's a movie theater inside the mall.
When did they get a theater?
They just built it.
Where to find a movie theater. 3.
I need your assistance.
What's the problem?
I can't find the place I'm looking for.
What are you looking for?
I am trying to go see a movie.
You don't know where the theater is?
I'm completely lost.
Do you have any idea where the mall is?
Yes, I do.
The mall has its own movie theater.
I didn't know the mall had a movie theater.
It's newly opened.
Enrolling a child in a new school. 1.
Did you just move into town?
I moved in almost a month ago.
How many children do you have?
I have one child.
How old is your child?
She's 7 years old.
So she's a second grader.
That's correct.
I believe we do still have room for her.
That's great news.
Let's get started with all the paperwork.
The sooner I get her enrolled, the better.
Enrolling a child in a new school, 2.
Are you new in town?
I've only been in town for about a month.
How many kids do you have?
Right now, I just have one.
How old?
She is 7.
She should be in the 2nd grade.
Exactly.
We have enough room for her.
I'm glad to hear that.
Let's begin filling out the paperwork.
That would be great.
Enrolling a child in a new school, 3.
Did you just move here?
Yes, I moved in about a month ago.
Do you have a lot of kids?
I only have one child.
What's your child's age?
She just turned 7.
So she'll be in the 2nd grade right now.
Yep, she's a 2nd grader.
I do have a class that I can place her in.
That's wonderful.
We can get started on the paperwork now if you'd like.
Perfect. I'd like to get her enrolled as soon as possible.
What to do in the neighborhood, 1.
I just recently moved into the neighborhood.
Is that right? How recently?
Just last week.
What kind of things have you been doing out here?
Well, I haven't been doing much.
Why not?
I don't know what to do.
There's all sorts of things to do.
Like what?
How about shopping or seeing a movie or even going to the beach?
That's more than I've been doing.
There are plenty of things to do out here.
What to do in the neighborhood, 2.
I just moved in recently.
When was this?
About a week ago.
What have you done so far?
Nothing really.
What? Why haven't you been doing anything?
What is there to do?
There's a lot that you can do.
Name one thing.
You can always go to the beach or catch a movie.
I haven't done any of that.
There's no way for you to be bored here.
What to do in the neighborhood, 3.
I recently moved into town.
When did you move in?
I've been here for only a week.
What have you been doing this past week?
I haven't done much of anything.
Why is that?
I don't know what there is to do.
You can do plenty of things.
Tell me what there is to do here.
You can go shopping, go to the beach, or even see a movie.
I didn't know what I wanted to do.
There's a lot to do if you just look.
Where to find places to eat, 1.
I'm new to the neighborhood.
Have you been able to find everything okay?
Actually, could you help me with that?
What can I help you with?
I'm trying to find a nice restaurant to eat at.
What kind of food do you want?
I wouldn't mind some good Chinese food.
There's a great Chinese restaurant down the street.
Could you tell me how to get there?
It's a few blocks down. You'll find it on the right-hand side.
Would you like to come eat lunch with me?
I would love to. Thanks.
Where to find places to eat, 2.
I just moved into the neighborhood.
Do you know where everything is around town?
I could use your help with something.
Exactly what can I do for you?
I'm looking for somewhere to eat.
What kind of restaurant do you want to eat at?
I want Chinese food.
I know of a fabulous Chinese restaurant down the street.
How do I get there?
It's just a few blocks away.
Would you like to go to lunch?
That would be great.
Where to find places to eat, 3.
I'm new to town.
Oh, really? Are you finding everything all right?
I need some help.
What do you need help with?
I would like to find a nice restaurant.
What kind of food would you like to eat?
Chinese food sounds good to me.
You can always go to the Chinese restaurant just a few blocks away.
Where exactly is it?
If you go 3 blocks to the east, you can't miss it.
Why don't you come to lunch with me?
Sure, let's go.
Taking a walk around a park. 1.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a perfect day to take a walk in the park.
I think so too.
The sky is so clear that you can see the mountains perfectly.
Check out those red roses.
You can tell that it's the spring.
That's because everything is in bloom right now.
Look, that man's selling ice cream.
Do you want to go get one?
That sounds so good.
It'll be my treat.
That's very nice of you.
Taking a walk around a park. 2.
It's really pretty today.
This is the best time to take a stroll through the park.
I feel the same exact way.
Look how nice the mountains look today.
Aren't the budding roses beautiful?
It's obviously spring.
All the flowers are blooming.
There's a man selling ice cream.
Would you like one?
Yes, I'd like one.
I'll get it for you.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
Taking a walk around a park. 3.
What a nice day.
I'm glad we decided to walk today.
I agree.
I can't believe how clear the sky is right now.
I know. And look how pretty those roses are.
You can tell it's a springtime.
The flowers are blooming so beautifully this year.
I think that guy is selling ice cream.
Should we get an ice cream cone?
I would love some ice cream right now.
I'll pay for it.
Thank you. That's so nice.
To have a better life. 1.
Are you new in town?
Yes, I did just move in.
How do you like it here so far?
I think it's great.
Where did you move from?
I was living in El Salvador.
Why did you decide to move?
I figured I could have a better life here.
Is life hard there?
There aren't many opportunities for people.
Was it hard for you to move?
It was hard, but I know my life will be better here.
To have a better life. 2.
Did you just move here?
Yes, I just moved here.
Do you like it here so far?
I love it here.
Where did you come from?
I came from El Salvador.
Why'd you move?
I want to make a life for myself.
Is that hard to do there?
It's harder to make a good life there.
So, was it easy for you to leave?
It wasn't easy, but things will work out better for me here.
To have a better life. 3.
Are you new here?
Yes, I moved here a couple weeks ago.
What do you think of it here?
I like it here. It's very nice.
Where were you living before?
I was living in El Salvador.
Why'd you leave?
I wanted to start a better life for myself here.
You couldn't do that there?
It's not easy to do well there.
It must have been hard for you to leave.
I miss home, but I'm happy to start a new life here.
Looking for the library. 1.
Are you looking for something?
I'm trying to find the library.
How long have you been trying to find it?
I've been looking for it for a while now.
I can help you find it if you want help.
I would like that.
Do you know where the movie theater is?
Yeah, I know where that is.
You'll find the library right around the corner.
Are you serious?
Yes, you can't miss it.
I know exactly where it is now. Thank you.
Looking for the library. 2.
Are you lost?
I can't find the library.
How long have you been looking?
I've been trying to find it for a while now.
Would you like my help?
That would be great.
Have you seen the movie theater?
I know where the movie theater is.
The library is on the same block as the movie theater.
Really?
There's no way you can miss it.
I've got it now.
Looking for the library. 3.
What are you looking for?
I've been looking everywhere for the library.
How long have you been looking for it?
I've been searching for the library for an hour.
I can help you.
I would really appreciate your help.
You do know how to find the movie theater, right?
I found that already.
The library is right around the corner from the theater.
Is that right?
There's no way that you'll miss it.
I can figure it out now.
Lesson 1. Discussing a news report on a crime. 1.
Have you watched today's news?
No, I haven't. What's going on?
Did you hear about last night's blackout?
Yes, the lights were out all night.
Some people went looting because of the blackout.
What do you mean?
People decided to use a blackout to their advantage.
People went out and looted?
I guess they broke into about 4 stores.
Did the police find who did it?
There's no evidence of who it was.
I hope we don't have any more blackouts.
Lesson 2. Discussing a news report on a crime. 2.
Did you see the news today?
I haven't had a chance to see it.
You know about the blackout last night, right?
The lights were out everywhere.
A bunch of people went looting last night.
They what?
They took full advantage of the lights being out.
That's crazy.
The news reported that 4 stores were broken into.
Were the looters found?
The police don't know who did it.
I hope this doesn't happen again.
Lesson 3. Discussing a news report on a crime. 3.
Have you seen the news today?
Not yet. What happened?
Did you know there was a blackout last night?
Yes, I heard the lights were out all night.
Well, some people decided to loot last night.
I don't understand.
They took advantage of the blackout.
They really started looting?
Yes, apparently 4 stores were broken into.
Did the looters get caught?
There was no evidence of who did it.
Hopefully we won't have any more blackouts.
Lesson 4. Filing a complaint at the police station. 1.
What may I help you with?
I need to file a complaint.
What is your complaint about?
I got robbed.
When did this happen?
It happened this morning.
What was taken?
My wallet and cell phone.
Did you get a good look at the person who robbed you?
I sure did.
Would you be able to pick him out of a lineup?
That shouldn't be a problem.
Lesson 5. Filing a complaint at the police station. 2.
May I help you?
I want to file a complaint.
What's the problem?
A man robbed me today.
When?
I was robbed this morning.
What did he take?
He took my phone and my wallet.
Did you see his face?
I saw him perfectly.
Could you pick him out of a lineup?
I could do that.
Lesson 6. Filing a complaint at the police station. 3.
What can I do for you?
I would like to file a complaint.
What happened?
I was robbed.
When did this happen?
It happened this morning.
What was taken from you?
My wallet and my cell phone.
Were you able to get a good look at this person's face?
Yes, I was.
Would you be able to pick him out of a lineup?
That would be easy.
Lesson 7. Being robbed. 1.
Are you okay?
No,
What's wrong?
I got robbed.
By who?
Some guy in the street just mugged me.
Are you hurt?
No, he just stole all of my things.
That's crazy.
I need to go to the police station.
Do you want me to take you?
That would be great, thank you.
Lesson 8, being robbed, 2.
Is everything all right?
Not at all.
What's the problem?
Someone just robbed me.
What do you mean?
This guy just robbed me right on the street.
He didn't hurt you, did he?
I'm okay. He just stole my things.
I'm so sorry.
I have to file a report at the police station.
Let me take you.
I would like that.
Lesson 9, being robbed, 3.
Are you all right?
No, I'm not.
What's going on?
I was just robbed.
Are you serious?
Someone just robbed me.
Did he hurt you?
He took all my things, but he didn't hurt me.
I can't believe that.
I need to make a statement at the police station.
I'll take you if you'd like.
Thanks, you're very kind.
Lesson 10, pleading not guilty in court, 1.
Order in the court.
I would like to make my plea.
What is it?
I would like to plead not guilty.
You do realize that all the evidence points to you.
I know, but I did not do it.
How do you figure that?
I didn't commit the crime.
Do you know who did?
If I tell you who did, will you release me?
I'm sure we can work out some kind of deal.
I'll tell you all you need to know.
Lesson 11, pleading not guilty in court, 2.
Order.
Your Honor, I am ready to make my plea.
What's your plea?
I am pleading not guilty.
But all the evidence points to you.
I am not the guilty party.
What are you saying?
I am not the person who committed that crime.
Who is?
Will you let me go if I tell you?
We can work something out.
I have no problem singing like a canary.
Lesson 12, pleading not guilty in court, 3.
I need order in the court.
I'm ready to make my plea.
What do you plead?
I plead not guilty.
All the evidence indicates that you are guilty.
I realize that, but I am not guilty.
Is that right?
I had nothing to do with the crime that was committed.
Who was the guilty party?
I'll tell you if you let me go.
I'd be glad to make a deal with you.
I am willing to tell you that information.
Lesson 13, picking a suspect out of a lineup, 1.
Were you able to get a good look at the suspect's face?
Yes, I know exactly what he looks like.
I must ask you to pick him out of a lineup.
That won't be a problem.
Look closely at the 5 men in this lineup.
I am looking.
Do you see the suspect?
Yes, he's in the lineup.
What number is the suspect?
Number 4.
Thank you for all your help.
It was no problem at all.
Lesson 14, picking a suspect out of a lineup, 2.
Did you see who the suspect was?
I got a perfect look at the suspect.
Would you be able to pick him out of a lineup?
That'll be easy.
Please take a careful look at these 5 men.
Okay.
Is the suspect in this line?
I see him.
Which number is he?
The suspect is number 4.
Your cooperation is very much appreciated.
I am happy to be of assistance.
Lesson 15, picking a suspect out of a lineup, 3.
Did you get a good look at the suspect?
I got a great look at him.
Do you think you could pick him out of a lineup?
I can do that.
Could you please look at the 5 men in this lineup?
All right.
Do you recognize the suspect?
He's there.
What number?
He's number 4.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
I'm glad to help.
Lesson 16, being pulled over, 1.
Do you know why I pulled you over?
I have no idea.
Your left brake light is out.
I was not aware of that.
I'm gonna have to write you a ticket.
You can't give me a break?
I'm just doing my job.
How much is the ticket for?
You will get that information in court.
I have to go to court?
That's right.
Fine, give me the ticket.
Lesson 17, Being Pulled Over, 2.
Do you have any idea why I pulled you over today?
I'm not sure.
One of your brake lights is out.
Really? I'm sorry. I did not know that.
I'm going to have to give you a ticket.
Why can't you just let me off with the warning?
It's just a ticket.
How much is the fine?
The judge will let you know.
I have to be at court?
Of course.
All right, just give me the ticket.
Lesson 18, Being Pulled Over, 3.
Are you aware of the reason why I pulled you over?
No, sir.
I pulled you over because your brake light is out.
I'm sorry, I did not know that.
I have to write you a ticket.
Can't you give me a warning?
I'm not going to be able to do that.
How much will the fine be?
You'll find that out on your court date.
I have to go to court over a brake light?
That's how it works.
Can I have the ticket, please?
Lesson 19, Discussing a Lawsuit Against the Police, 1.
What is your case against the police?
They arrested me for nothing.
What do you mean?
They weren't supposed to arrest me.
Didn't they let you go?
They didn't let me go until the next morning.
So they kept you at the station?
They sure did.
Did they tell you why they arrested you?
I matched the description of a robbery suspect.
I understand.
I want to take them to court.
Lesson 20, Discussing a Lawsuit Against the Police, 2.
What case do you have against the police?
I want to take them to court for arresting me.
I don't understand.
There is no reason for them to arrest me.
They let you go, didn't they?
They released me the next morning.
They detained you at the station?
That's exactly what they did.
Why did they arrest you?
They said I matched the description of a robber.
I get it now.
I'm definitely taking them to court.
Lesson 21, Discussing a Lawsuit Against the Police, 3.
Why do you want to take the police to court?
They arrested me without probable cause.
They did?
They had no reason for arresting me.
I thought they let you go.
Yes, the next morning.
They made you spend the night at the station?
Yes, they did.
What was their reason for arresting you?
I matched the description of a bank robber they were looking for.
I see.
I want justice.
Lesson 21, Reporting a Break-In, 1.
911 emergency, what is the problem?
I would like to report a break-in.
When was this break-in?
I believe it happened last night.
Where was the break-in?
It happened at my house.
Was anything stolen?
I haven't checked yet.
Why do you think there was a break-in?
My front window was broken.
We'll send a squad car shortly.
I'd appreciate that.
Lesson 23, Reporting a Break-In, 2.
911, what can I do for you?
I'm reporting a break-in.
When did it happen?
It happened last night.
Where did it happen?
It happened at my house.
What was taken?
I don't know.
How do you know there was a break-in?
Someone busted my window.
I will send a squad car to your house right now.
Please do.
Lesson 24, Reporting a Break-In, 3.
911, how may I help you?
I need to report a break-in.
When did this break-in occur?
Last night.
Where did the break-in happen?
It happened at my house.
Was anything taken?
I'm not sure yet.
What makes you think there was a break-in?
My front window was busted.
I'll send a squad car.
Please hurry.
Lesson 25, Answering Questions of the Police, 1.
Were you around when the robbery happened?
Yes, I was.
Could you explain what you saw?
I was in the bank at the time of the robbery.
What did you see?
I saw a man come in with a gun.
Did you see his face?
No, he had a mask on.
Did he come in with anyone else?
He was by himself.
Would you come down to the station for further questioning?
That shouldn't be a problem.
Lesson 26, Answering Questions of the Police, 2.
Did you see the robbery?
I sure did.
Did you see everything?
I was in the bank at the time.
What exactly did you see?
I saw the guy come in with a gun.
Did you get a good look at his face?
He was wearing a mask.
Was anyone else with him?
He came alone.
Could you come to the station for more questioning?
That'll be fine.
Lesson 27, Answering Questions of the Police, 3.
Were you at the scene during the robbery?
Yes, I was, officer.
Were you able to see a lot?
I was there as it happened.
What happened?
The robber came in with a gun.
Could you see his face?
He had a mask over his face.
Was he with someone else?
He was alone.
Would you be willing to come down to the station for further questioning?
I would be happy to.
Lesson 28, Discussing the Robbery, 1.
Did you hear about the robbery?
No, I didn't hear about it.
A man tried to rob our bank today.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he tried to rob the bank at gunpoint.
Did anyone get hurt?
Nobody got hurt.
That's good to hear.
He did get away, though.
That is horrible.
The cops don't know who the guy is.
I'm sure they'll catch him eventually.
Lesson 29, Discussing the Robbery, 2.
Have you heard about the robbery?
What robbery?
Some guy attempted to rob our bank earlier today.
That's insane.
He tried to rob the bank at gunpoint.
Is everyone okay?
He didn't hurt anyone.
I'm glad to hear that.
I heard he got away.
That's not good.
The police don't know who the suspect is.
They'll figure it out.
Lesson 30, Discussing a Robbery, 3.
Did you know there was a robbery?
I haven't heard anything about it.
Some dude tried to rob our bank.
Really? That's crazy.
He tried to rob the bank with a gun.
What happened?
Well, most important, no one got injured.
That's great.
Sadly, he did get away.
That's bad news.
The police have no idea who this man is.
They'll catch him.
Lesson 31, Talking to a Lawyer, 1.
What can I help you with?
I need to hire you.
What do you need me for?
I need you for my court date.
What kind of case do you have?
I'm being charged with a felony.
I can help you with that.
What is your price?
I charge $150 an hour.
I can't afford that.
That's my rate.
That's expensive, but I need you.
Lesson 32, Talking to a Lawyer, 2.
How may I help you?
I would like you to be my lawyer.
What can I do for you?
I'm going on trial.
What is your trial about?
It's a felony charge.
I'd be glad to help.
How much do you charge?
My rate is $150 an hour.
That's highway robbery.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, you're hired.
Lesson 33, Talking to a Lawyer, 3.
What can I do for you?
I'm in need of your services.
What do you need me for?
I have a court date coming up.
What are you being charged with?
It's the felony charge.
I'm willing to provide my services.
What's your rate?
I work for $150 an hour.
That's too high.
That's what I charge.
I'll hire you anyway.
Lesson 34, Witnessing a Robbery, 1.
Did you hear about the robbery?
Did I hear about it? I saw it happen.
Are you serious?
I was there.
What happened?
A man came into the bank with a gun.
That's insane.
I was so scared when I saw the gun.
Then what happened?
He took the money and tried to get away.
Did the cops show up in time?
He didn't even make it out the door.
Lesson 35, Witnessing a Robbery, 2.
Have you heard about the robbery?
I saw the whole thing happen.
For real?
I was in the bank during the robbery.
What went down?
Some dude came into the bank with the gun.
Are you serious?
When he pulled out the gun, I got so scared.
Tell me what else happened.
He got the money and tried to leave.
Did the cops get him?
The cops arrested him before he could even make it out the door.
Lesson 36, Witnessing a Robbery, 3.
Did you hear anything about the robbery?
I watched it happen.
Really?
Yes, I was right there.
What did you see?
This guy tried to rob the bank.
I can't believe it.
I was really scared when he pulled the gun out.
What happened next?
He tried to leave with the money.
Did he get caught?
They caught him before he could walk through the front door.
Lesson 37, Being Arrested, 1.
I don't understand why I'm being arrested.
You have a warrant.
A warrant for what?
Apparently you have a bench warrant.
What does that mean?
You missed a court appearance.
I wasn't aware that I had to go to court.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't find this fair.
Life isn't fair.
Don't I have any rights?
You have the right to remain silent.
Lesson 38, Being Arrested, 2.
Why are you arresting me?
There's a warrant out for your arrest.
What kind of warrant?
You have a bench warrant.
What is that?
Have you missed the court date?
I never went to court.
I can't help you.
This is unfair.
A lot of things aren't unfair. That's life.
I have rights, don't I?
You have the right to an attorney.
Lesson 39, Being Arrested, 3.
Why am I being arrested?
You have a warrant out for your arrest.
I don't have a warrant.
My computer shows that you have a bench warrant.
I don't know what a bench warrant is.
You apparently missed a court appearance.
I was never told to go to court.
There's nothing I can do about that.
This isn't fair.
That's life.
What about my rights?
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Lesson 40, Being Set Free, 1.
You're all set to leave.
I can't believe it.
What are your plans?
I plan on going back to school.
What will your major be?
I'm not sure yet, but I plan to do good things.
You don't have plans to end up back here, do you?
I have no plans on being back.
You don't belong here.
That's true.
Good luck with your life.
I'm going to be fine.
Lesson 41, Being Set Free, 2.
You're free to leave.
I'm so excited.
What are you planning on doing now?
I'm going back to college.
What are you going to major in?
I haven't thought about it yet.
I don't want to see you back here.
You won't see me here again.
I don't think this place is for you.
I know.
I wish you luck.
Thanks. I know things are going to be better.
Lesson 42, Being Set Free, 3.
You're free to go.
That's great.
What are your plans now that you're getting out?
I want to go back to school.
What is your major going to be?
I haven't decided yet.
I hope I don't ever see you back in here.
I'm never coming back.
This really isn't the place for you.
I realize that.
Good luck out there.
Thanks. Things are going to be different now.
Lesson 1, Election System.
Are you planning on voting?
Yes, what about you?
Yes, but this will be my first time voting.
Really?
Yes, and I have no idea how to do it.
Voting is simple.
I don't know any of the laws they're trying to pass.
That's okay. They describe everything on the ballot.
I didn't know that.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
That's good to know.
Congratulations on your first voting day.
Lesson 2, Election System.
Are you going to vote?
I am. Are you?
Yes, and for the first time.
Is that right?
I don't know how to vote.
Voting isn't difficult.
I'm not sure what laws are being voted on.
They tell you everything on the ballot.
They do?
You'll be okay.
Thanks for telling me.
You should be excited about your first vote.
Lesson 3, Election System.
Will you be voting this year?
Of course. Will you?
This is going to be my first time voting.
Are you serious?
I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Voting is easy.
I don't know anything about the bills or laws they're trying to pass.
The ballot gives you all that information.
Nobody told me that before.
You have nothing to worry about.
I'm so glad you told me that.
Good luck on your first election.
Lesson 4, Comments on the New President.
Are you going to vote?
Of course, are you?
I plan to, but what day is the election?
You should know that.
Can you just tell me?
The election is this Tuesday.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
It's a good thing I asked you.
That should have been something you knew already.
I couldn't remember.
Whatever, just make sure you go vote.
Lesson 5, Comments on the New President.
Will you be voting?
I will. Will you be voting?
Well, when is the election?
You don't know that?
I just don't know.
It's this Tuesday.
You can't be serious.
Why would I joke?
Thanks for telling me.
You should have known already.
I forgot.
As long as you go vote, that's all that matters.
Lesson 6, Comments on the New President.
Are you going to vote?
Yes, are you?
Yeah, but what day are the elections?
You don't know what day the elections are?
That's why I'm asking you.
They're this coming Tuesday.
Really?
Yes, I'm serious.
Good thing you told me.
I can't believe you didn't know when the elections were.
It slipped my mind.
You should watch the news more often.
Lesson 7, Election Day.
Are you going to vote?
Of course, are you?
I plan to, but what day is the election?
You should know that.
Can you just tell me?
The election is this Tuesday.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
It's a good thing I asked you.
That should have been something you knew already.
I couldn't remember.
Whatever, just make sure you go vote.
Lesson 8, Election Day.
Will you be voting?
I will. Will you be voting?
Well, when is the election?
You don't know that?
I just don't know.
It's this Tuesday.
You can't be serious.
Why would I joke?
Thanks for telling me.
You should have known already.
I forgot.
As long as you go vote, that's all that matters.
Lesson 9, Election Day.
Are you going to vote?
Yes, are you?
Yeah, but what day are the elections?
You don't know what day the elections are?
That's why I'm asking you.
They're this coming Tuesday.
Really?
Yes, I'm serious.
Good thing you told me.
I can't believe you didn't know when the elections were.
It slipped my mind.
You should watch the news more often.
Lesson 10, Working at the polling place.
Where are you going?
I have to go to work.
Going to work where?
I'm working at the polling place.
I didn't know you were working there this year.
I work at the polling place every year.
How did you get that job?
I signed up for it online.
That's really cool.
It's a very cool job.
Do they pay you a lot?
They pay well enough.
Lesson 11, Working at the polling place.
Are you going somewhere?
I'm on my way to work.
Where do you work?
I work at the polling place.
You didn't tell me you were working there this year.
I do this every year.
How'd you get that job?
I applied online.
That's interesting.
I enjoy working there every year.
How much do they pay?
They pay just enough.
Lesson 12, Working at the polling place.
Are you leaving?
I'm going to work.
You have a job?
I'm going to work at the polling place.
You're working there this year?
I work there every year.
How are you able to work at the polling place?
I applied for the job online.
Sounds like fun.
It's a fun job.
They don't pay a lot, do they?
They pay enough.
Lesson 13, Discussions after voting.
You voted, right?
You know I did.
Who did you vote for?
I voted for Obama, of course.
Can you believe that he actually won?
I knew he would win.
I didn't think he would.
He was the top candidate.
I figured people wouldn't vote for him because he's African American.
That just goes to show that America is finally turning over a new leaf.
You are absolutely right.
I'm excited that Barack Obama is our president.
Lesson 14. Discussions after voting.
Did you vote?
Of course.
Who was your vote for president?
My vote was for Barack Obama.
I didn't expect him to win.
I had no doubt in my mind that he would win.
What made you think that?
Nobody could compete with him.
I thought his race would have kept him from winning.
Times are changing.
That's true.
I support our new president 100%.
Lesson 15. Discussions after voting.
Did you vote yesterday?
I sure did.
What candidate did you vote for?
I voted for Obama.
I'm shocked he actually won.
I knew he would win.
How do you know?
He was the best candidate this year.
What about him being black?
I guess America is finally maturing.
I think you have a point.
I'm really happy.
Lesson 16. Speaking negatively about the candidate.
Are you going to vote?
Yes, but not for the person you're voting for.
Why not?
I don't like him.
What's wrong with him?
He's not too smart.
That's not true.
I don't agree with his policies either.
I think he's a great candidate.
I don't think so.
I think you should rethink your opinion about him.
I have the right to my own opinion.
Lesson 17. Speaking negatively about the candidate.
Will you be voting?
I won't be voting for the same person as you.
Why?
I really don't like your candidate.
What's your problem with him?
I don't find him very smart.
He is smart.
I also don't agree with his policies.
He's a fabulous candidate.
That's just your opinion.
You shouldn't think poorly of him.
I'm entitled to my own opinion.
Lesson 18. Speaking negatively about the candidate.
You're voting, right?
Yes, I am, but I'm not voting for who you're voting for.
Why is that?
I don't like that candidate.
Why don't you like him?
I do not find him to be very intelligent.
He is very smart.
He's not smart, and I don't agree with any of his policies.
I think he's the best candidate.
But I don't see what you see.
You really shouldn't speak so negatively about him.
I have my own opinion.
Lesson 19. Interviewing a voter.
I'm from Channel 5 News.
How's it going?
I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Ask away.
First of all, did you vote today?
I already voted.
Who did you vote for?
I'm not going to tell you.
Why not?
My vote is personal.
I apologize for invading your privacy.
What I can tell you is that I voted for our next President of the United States.
Lesson 20. Interviewing a voter.
I'm reporting from Channel 5 News.
How are you doing?
I want to ask you a couple questions.
Go for it.
Have you voted yet?
I voted this morning.
Who is your vote for president?
I can't tell you that.
Why can't you tell me?
That is private information.
I see.
All I can tell you is our next president got my vote.
Lesson 21, Interviewing a Voter.
I am a reporter from Channel 5 News.
What's up?
Could I ask you some questions?
Sure you can.
Did you vote today?
I sure did.
What candidate did you vote for?
I can't disclose that information.
Why is that?
My vote is my own private business.
I understand.
I voted for our next president.
Lesson 22, Fundraising for Campaigns.
We're asking for donations today.
What are you collecting donations for?
We're trying to raise money for the campaigns.
How much are you planning on raising?
As much as possible.
What kind of fundraisers are you doing?
We are going door to door.
You should try actual fundraisers too.
What else can we do?
Try having a car wash or selling candy.
I didn't think of that.
I know. It'll also help you make more money.
Lesson 23, Fundraising for Campaigns.
We're trying to get donations.
What are you getting donations for?
We're getting donations for the campaigns.
How much money are you looking to make?
As much as we can.
Are you doing different fundraisers?
We're just going door to door.
You should do something else.
Do you have any suggestions?
Try a car wash and selling candy.
That is a good idea.
You'll make more money that way.
Lesson 24, Fundraising for Campaigns.
Would you like to make a donation?
Donations for what?
It's for the campaigns.
How much money are you trying to raise?
It doesn't matter how much.
What are you doing to raise money?
We go door to door asking for donations.
You should try other fundraisers.
Like what?
You can always wash cars and sell candy.
That's a great idea.
That'll help you make more money.
Lesson 25, Meeting Candidate Before Voting.
It's nice meeting you.
It's nice to meet you too.
I am happy to be speaking to a presidential candidate.
Would you like to ask me anything?
What do you feel about gay marriage?
I think everyone has the right to love who they want.
Would you legalize gay marriage?
Yes, I would.
Many people won't like that.
I'm sure they won't, but that's my view on gay marriage.
I really like you.
I really appreciate that.
Lesson 26, Meeting Candidate Before Voting.
Nice to meet you.
It's very nice meeting you too.
I'm excited to speak to a candidate.
What would you like to ask me?
What is your stand on gay marriage?
I feel that people can love who they want.
So, would you make gay marriage legal?
Of course.
I'm sure plenty of people won't like that.
I can't help that.
I like that.
I hope so.
Lesson 27, Meeting Candidate Before Voting.
It's very nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too.
I can't believe I'm actually speaking to a candidate.
You can ask me questions if you'd like.
I want to ask you what your policy is on gay marriage.
Everyone should be able to love who they want.
Would you make gay marriage legal?
I sure would.
I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with that.
That's not my problem.
I think that is really cool of you.
I'm glad to hear that.
Lesson 28. Disappointed at the result.
Did you hear who won the election?
No, who was it?
McCain is our new president.
You're a liar.
I'm not happy about it either.
Who voted for him?
I guess the people wanted him as our new leader.
That's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard.
I have to tell you something else that you probably won't like.
What could be worse than what you just told me?
I wasn't serious because Obama got elected.
That's fantastic. You really got me there.
Lesson 29. Disappointed at the result.
You heard who won the election, right?
Who was elected?
McCain won the election.
That can't be true.
I'm upset too.
I can't believe people voted for him.
People must want him as our president.
That doesn't make any sense.
I have more bad news.
How could the news get any worse?
I was only kidding because Obama won the election.
That's great news.
Lesson 30. Disappointed at the result.
Have you heard who got elected?
No, who won?
Our new president is John McCain.
What? You can't be serious.
I was just as shocked when I found out.
Why would anyone vote for McCain?
The people have spoken.
That's horrible.
If you don't like that, then you're probably going to be mad at what I tell you next.
More bad news?
I was just joking, and Obama is our new president.
Are you serious this time? That's wonderful news.
Lesson 31. Absentee ballot.
Do you plan on voting this Tuesday?
Yes, what about you?
I already voted.
What do you mean you already voted?
I had to mail in an absentee ballot.
Why'd you have to do that?
I'm not going to be able to vote this Tuesday.
Why is that?
I have to work this Tuesday.
You can always go to work late.
That same morning, I have some business to take care of.
Oh, I understand.
Lesson 32. Absentee ballot.
Will you be voting?
Yes, will you?
I already have.
How did you do that?
I mailed in an absentee ballot.
Why is that?
I can't vote on Tuesday.
What's the reason for that?
I have to go to work.
You can just go to work after you vote.
I need to take care of some business that morning.
I get it now.
Lesson 33. Absentee ballot.
Are you going to vote on Tuesday?
Of course. How about you?
I've already voted.
How's that?
I sent in an absentee ballot.
Why?
I won't be able to vote on Tuesday.
Why not?
I have to work.
Why don't you go to work late?
I have important business to take care of that morning.
I see.
Lesson 34. Happy with the result.
Did you hear who won the election?
I can't believe that Obama won.
I couldn't be happier to know that he's our new president.
I know, he just made history.
You voted for him, right?
I did. Did you?
I voted for him.
I am so happy that he is our new president.
So am I.
I hope that he brings change to America.
I have faith in him.
I have faith in our new president.
Lesson 35. Happy with the result.
You know who won the election, right?
I'm still shocked that Obama was elected.
I couldn't believe it either.
He just made history.
I hope you voted for him.
Of course I did. Did you?
I made sure to vote for him.
I am really excited about this.
I know how you feel.
Hopefully, he'll change things in our nation.
I know that he will.
I trust him.
Lesson 36. Happy with the result.
You heard who won the election, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm so excited that Obama won.
I'm so happy that he did.
That man just made history.
Did you vote for him?
I sure did. What about you?
Of course I did.
I am still in shock to know that he was elected.
I am too.
I pray that he actually makes things better in this country.
I'm sure that he will.
I know he will too.
Lesson 37. Volunteering for campaigns.
I would like to speak to you if you don't mind.
What would you like to speak to me about?
I would like to talk to you about this year's election.
Is that right?
I am a volunteer for this year's campaign.
That's wonderful. I am impressed at someone so young taking a stand.
I know history is about to be made, and I would like to be a part of it.
That's fantastic.
Are you planning on voting?
I'm going to vote.
Go to your polling place early on Election Day.
I will. Good luck with your volunteering.
Lesson 38. Volunteering for campaigns.
Could I speak to you for a minute?
What do you want to speak to me about?
I want to talk about this year's election.
Oh, you do?
I am volunteering for the campaign.
What made you decide to volunteer?
I want to be a part of history.
Good for you.
Do you plan on voting?
I will be voting.
You should try and make it early to your polling place.
Thanks for letting me know.
Lesson 39. Volunteering for campaigns.
Hello, may I speak to you for a few minutes?
About what?
I want to speak to you about this year's election.
Oh, really?
Yes, I am a volunteer for the campaign.
I am very impressed.
I feel that history is about to be made, and I want to be a part of it.
That is very nice of you.
Will you be voting?
Yes, I am going to vote.
Make sure you make it to your polling place early on Election Day.
Thank you, and good luck.
Lesson 40. Polling place.
Are you planning on voting?
Yes, are you?
I will be voting tomorrow.
What's your polling place?
My polling place is at the park up the street.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, where's yours?
I don't know.
How is it you don't know?
The location of my polling place never came in the mail.
You can always check online.
Let me go do that.
Lesson 41. Polling place.
Are you going to vote tomorrow?
I sure am. How about you?
I am.
Do you know where your polling place is?
My polling place is up the street at the park.
Oh, really?
Where's yours at?
I'm not sure.
You should know that already.
I didn't receive my polling place in the mail.
You do know that you can look online, right?
I didn't know that. I'll go look right now.
Lesson 42, Polling Place.
Are you voting tomorrow?
Of course. What about you?
You know that I am.
Where is your polling place?
It's at the park up the street.
Oh, is that right?
Where's your polling place?
I have no idea.
How come you don't know where it is?
Nothing came in the mail telling me my polling place.
You should check online.
Oh, really? Thanks. I'm going to do that right now.
Lesson 43, Asking Questions at the Polling Place.
Did you need help with something?
I don't know where to get my ballot.
I can help you with that.
How can you help me?
I work here.
That's great.
May I see your ID?
Here it is.
All right, here is your ballot card.
What do I do now?
Go to a voting booth and vote.
All right, thanks for your help.
Lesson 44, Asking Questions at the Polling Place.
May I help you?
I'm not sure where to pick up my ballot.
I can assist you.
How are you going to help me?
I actually work here.
Fabulous, thanks.
Do you have ID?
I have it right here.
Here's your ballot card.
Now what am I supposed to do?
Just take it to a booth and begin voting.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Lesson 45, Asking Questions at the Polling Place.
Did you need help?
Where do I go to pick up my ballot?
I'll help you with that.
How's that?
I'm working here today.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Can I see your ID, please?
Here you go.
I have your ballot card right here.
What am I supposed to do now?
All you have to do now is vote.
Okay, wish me luck.
Lesson 46, Excitement after voting.
Can you tell that I'm excited?
What are you excited about?
I voted today.
Was this your first time?
I just turned 18 a month ago.
You're lucky.
What do you mean?
Because you turned 18 in an election year.
I didn't even think of that.
You didn't?
I really didn't, but I'm still excited.
You should be, because you're a part of history.
Lesson 47, Excitement after voting.
I am really excited.
Why are you so excited?
I just got done voting.
This was your first time voting, wasn't it?
I just turned 18 last month.
That is so lucky of you.
Why?
You turned 18 a month before the election.
I didn't think of it that way.
Are you serious?
Seriously, but I'm excited that I did.
Congratulations on being a part of history.
Lesson 48, Excitement after voting.
I am so excited.
Excited about what?
I just voted.
Is this the first time you voted?
Yes, I had my 18th birthday this year.
That's lucky.
Why is that?
You turned 18 in an election year.
I didn't think about it like that.
Really?
No, but that makes me even more excited.
You're a part of history. You're a part of history.
Lesson 49. Speaking positively about the candidate.
Are you going to vote?
I am so excited to be voting.
Do you know who you're going to vote for?
I am so impressed with the candidate I'm going to vote for.
What's so great about him?
I feel that he is very intelligent.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I agree with all his policies.
That's good to hear.
I think this man is going to be the next president.
I hope so.
I'm going to make sure and get my vote in.
Lesson 50. Speaking positively about the candidate.
Will you be voting?
I can't wait to vote.
Who are you voting for?
The person I'm voting for is the best.
What do you like about him?
He is very intelligent.
You think so?
That's right. Plus, I agree with his policies.
I'm glad to hear that you are so excited.
I'm voting for the next president.
I'm sure he will be.
I'm going to make sure and vote.
Lesson 51. Speaking positively about the candidate.
Are you going to vote this Tuesday?
Yes, I am, and I am so excited.
Have you figured out who you are going to vote for?
I love my candidate.
Why is that?
My candidate is probably the most intelligent.
Is that right?
I also agree with all his policies.
That's great.
I know he's going to be the next president.
Hopefully, he will be.
I can't wait to vote.